What's up, y'all? This Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka Trigger Ranking. So basically, we up in this thing, man. We about to do a little couple reactions tonight. Shout out to a channel called Mr. Let Go. So I guess he let me um, um, commentate on some of his stuff or react to some of his stuff. So he got a good little, got like an hour and a half long video, almost an hour and a half on Umar. But y'all go check out Mr. Let Go. If y'all tapping in, y'all let me know where y'all tapping in from, what city, state, country, Providence, wherever you coming from. Yeah, if you coming from a sovereign entity, let me know. If you in the Vatican watching this, let me know, bit. So we gonna start it up. We gotta hear about your boy Umar in here talking this talk. Let's listen to the bullshit he got going on.
That you think is wrong. So you have to pay your bills, sir, Mr. Dr. Auntie, looking like somebody's auntie in here. Like, what in the world are we doing? So now you're a victim of yourself not paying your own goddamn bills. But he did say we are in a war against ourselves right here.
FDMG and Dr. Umar Ifatunde.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? I don't even strip.
Make sure y'all hit my Venmo and my PayPal. PayPal.me/Umar the psychologist.
Wait. If his accounts are frozen, why does he want people to put money in an account that's frozen?
PayPal.me/Umar the psychologist or tap my Venmo. Text me for the links to donate to FDMG. Text me for the links to support Dr. Umar. On August the 5th, brothers and sisters, on August the 5th, the city of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a notice to auction off the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy campus for unpaid vacant property registration fees.
At McAllister's, you're never just another order number.
You ever start explaining your financial situation for no reason at all?
The city of Wilmington put a notice on the door handle of both of our schools, informing me that if we don't pay the past due vacant property
Yo, look at the puppy.
registration fees and outstanding utilities, by the 25th of Black August, they will sell our campus.
You ever get a bill so high you try to put it in the light like it's gonna change? Hold up, wait a minute, hold on, okay.
Brothers and sisters, can I ask you a question? Why were we not notified that they were going to try to sell our campus? Brothers and sisters, why are they trying to sell our campus at the very moment that our accounts are frozen?
What's up, y'all?
Brothers
What's
and
up?
sisters, is it a coincidence?
Y'all hit the like button.
Is it a
Run the
coincidence?
lights up. Run the lights up.
Is it a coincidence that the city of Wilmington is trying to sell properties that we own and have been working on continuously behind our backs?
Yes, because you ain't paid the bill, bro.
Our schools behind our backs. They didn't even tell.
Sir, they didn't sell the school behind your back.
You didn't pay the
them
bill.
Behind
You
their
didn't pay the
backs.
bill.
You told them that you were going to pay them. So the only person that is the backstabber is the person that lied and said they was going to pay something that they aren't paying. What's up, Yoselin?
Us that they were going to try to sell our schools. We received no notice in the mail. We received no notice by email. We received no phone calls at all that they were going to.
Okay. He says we didn't receive no notice in the mail. We didn't receive no notice via email. I just have a question. Did you notice that you didn't pay your bill? How about that? Forget about the notice that they gave you. Did you notice that you
didn't pay your
did not pay
Hey, what's up?
the bill.
What's up?
Did you notice that? Did you notice yourself paying the bill? That's the question. Yeah, he keeps saying, we didn't pay our taxes. We are doing this. We didn't pay our bill. No, nigga, you didn't pay your bill. We didn't do nothing. I pay my goddamn bills. Do y'all pay y'all bills in the chat? Say I.
So this is the overreigning sentiment about Umar right now. He's a scam artist. He doesn't pay his bills. Last but not least, he needs to get a job.
Pay my bills in the chat. Because it ain't no we, it's you. You are the bum here, not us. Everybody say, who is we? Everybody in the chat, who is we? Everybody in the chat say, who is we? Because it ain't no goddamn we. It's you and the...
So check this out, y'all. Umar Johnson, they say that his accounts are frozen. So this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to go to all of his social media, and I want y'all to type in his comment section, do you want to build a snowman? Bullshit.
The puppy.
The accounts is frozen, man.
Everybody driving the chat, who is we? Did you notice when the lights got cut off? Talking about the notice. We didn't receive a notice. Did you notice the lights are cut off?
Did you notice?
Behind our backs. They were going to sell our schools behind our backs. They didn't even tell us that they were going to try to sell our schools. We received no notice in the mail. We received no notice by email. We received no phone calls at all that they were going to try to sell our schools. Instead, they put a notice on the door handle. Somebody stole one set of notifications.
Y'all run them lights. Where y'all tapping in from?
Somebody stole the Frederick Douglass High School paper off the front door.
Hey, why is he a victim of everybody? Now he's a victim of the YouTubian struggle streamers. You YouTubians. And real quick, I am a victim of y'all not hitting the like button. How about that? I am a victim of y'all not hitting the damn like button. So please and thank you. Can y'all hit the like button? Come on, brothers and sisters. Can y'all please hit the like button? We are not hitting the like button. And I'll say it again. We are not hitting the like button. Come on, brothers and sisters. I noticed that we have not hit the like button. Brothers and sisters.
Somebody said their credit score dropped just by watching this. Really, bro?
I noticed that we have not hit the like button. Can y'all please hit the like button, please? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right. Brothers and sisters.
And send it to the struggle streams. But luckily for us, Sister Rod Ebony was able to get the paper.
You are, okay, if we are struggle streamers, what are you? You are a struggle human.
Human. Dude, find it for
If we are struggle streamers, he is a struggle human. Because your life is literally falling apart. You're homeless. Y'all ever notice why?
Do y'all think this is the next step? So all this shit went crazy. Hey, what's up? What's up? Dog eat dog, what's happening? So do y'all think that ultimately Umar Johnson is gonna get charges put on him for taking all these people money and not making it do what it's supposed to do? Basically, do you think the government gonna step in and there might be some charges brought up against this dude?
Dr. Auntie is always in the car. And I say,
yeah, I noticed that
because he looks like
this nigga. I ain't never like, if y'all see when I my YouTube, I got my own place. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I got that. But I'm just saying, this man always does the stream from the car a hotel room. I ain't never seen him in the same place twice, bro. So that tell you right there, he ain't got nowhere to go. That man homeless out here.
A BBW. Have you ever noticed that in a car? Like, when have you seen in his house?
Never.
Like, you see my background the same way all the time because this is my house.
Same
one of my
thing.
bills.
Same thing.
You never
That's me
see
right there.
this. I mean, you never see him in his house.
On his own house.
He's always on the street corner, yelling at y'all. He's always at the bus stop, yelling at y'all. He's in somebody's car, because it's not even the same car every time he's in the car. Like,
Damn.
have y'all noticed that?
Russell, he ain't even got the Russell, he renting cars to get online to talk shit to y'all. To beg. He renting cars to beg for money. That's a damn shame.
Auntie is never even in his own car. He's always in a different everything. Like if I do videos in my car, you're gonna recognize the car because you're gonna be like, oh, okay, it's the same car. He's never in the same car.
Damn.
Because these are he's never in the same car. The interior and the seats always be different. I can look it up. Every time if you just go on his Instagram, you know what, we're gonna do that in a minute. Every time he's in a car, the interior be different because of these different cars. So he's never in his home and he's always out on the street corner somewhere. And another thing, put a one in the chat if you always seen Dr. Umar in some woods. He's always on like a kid's playground.
Bro, so he always in the woods.
So he's either in a car, walking through a playground where there's some woods in the background. Put one in the chat if you continue to see Dr. Umar walking through a playground or just on a park bench.
Damn.
Am I wrong?
Damn.
Let me know in the chat. Put a one in the chat.
Damn.
He's always like walking down some alley or walking through a park. He's always in a restaurant. Like, he's always walking through a park. Who walks through parks?
It's sad, bro.
Like, it's hot outside. Why you just walking through parks? Put a one in the chat, y'all know what I'm talking about. Because I go on his Instagram, and every one of his videos, he's either in a park.
Mr. Let Go. Hey, bro, this dude's silly, man.
In a car or in a restaurant. He's never at home. And the cars be different. Because I think he's homeless.
Work off the Marcus Garvey School before the haters stole that paperwork. He put a notice on the door with rubber band and masking tape.
Because the way my bank account is set up, you ever...
They put a notice on the school front door with a rubber band and masking tape from $5,000 a year to $12,000 a year. I'm gonna say it again. They are raising the vacant property registration fee this fall from $5,000 a year to $12,000 a year. Brothers and sisters, I want y'all to get ready for a protest. I want all FDMG donors and supporters to get ready for a protest. We may have to march on City Hall, brothers and sisters.
Bro, so they're gonna have to march on City Hall, my nigga. Oh, shit.
We may have to march on City Hall.
But you want to march because you didn't pay them. You didn't pay them folks, bro. Them folks gave you the money, bro. You didn't pay the fucking bill, bro. Ain't nobody marching for your ass, bro. And you stealing people money and shit. You got me fucked up, man.
It is racism.
Got me fucked up.
Discriminatory treatment. Why did we get no notification that y'all were going to sell our schools? Why did you not respond to any of our emails to retroactively apply our vacant property registration? And now we got to pay another $30,000 for vacant property registration fees that we shouldn't even owe because we should have.
Because you didn't pay, sir. You want the government to waive something instead of...
Hey, y'all, this is a word to the wire. I don't know who watching, but somebody in here. Just pay your bills, bro. Try to be on time when you getting to work. Try to be on time paying your bills. It just look better on you, bro. Like, this man got millions of degrees and begging for money, bro. Raised over $1 million begging for money, bro.
Paying something. So, okay, y'all. Apparently, we now have to march
We got a march.
for Umar Johnson. Who's marching? Y'all marching? We're not going to take it. We're going to fight for our rights. Y'all marching, y'all? Yes or no in the chat, y'all? Y'all marching? We got to fight for our rights, y'all. This nigga said we finna march.
I mean, so you finna march because you ain't paid your fucking bill.
They are raising the vacant property registration fee this fall from $5,000 a year to $12,000 a year. Brothers and sisters, I want y'all to get ready for a protest. I want all FDMG donors and supporters to get ready for a protest.
What?
We may have to march on City Hall, brothers and sisters.
What?
We may have to march on City Hall.
Yo. Yo, I gotta go get a haircut.
This is crazy.
That day.
Bruh, stupid.
What? Huh? Or, oh no.
I ain't seen that little thing since I was a kid.
It happens. Like,
Yeah, yo, I gotta go get a haircut that day.
Damn.
I'm gonna be in a barbershop all day that day. Sorry. I would, Dr. Umar, but I'm in a barbershop. I gotta get a haircut. Ooh. But look, this is breaking news. I got breaking news. Something just happened. Because I'm looking at the other screen. I got breaking news. Everybody drop breaking news in the chat.
So this came.
Yo, Angela, y'all
Like
crazy.
11 hours.
Angie said, he's sweeping the beach. Yo, what are y'all gonna be doing?
Somebody said they gonna be
when
sweeping the
y'all
beach when
required
they
to
march.
Tell me what you gonna be doing in the chat. I'm gonna be getting my hair cut.
Bruh completely bald like me, bruh. And he said the day that he go, that Umar marches, he gonna have to go get a haircut. He gonna be in there all day. Some lady put in the chat, she said she gonna be sweeping the beach, my nigga. Bro. Wow.
You know, I gotta get my hair cut. Everybody drop breaking news in the chat. Everybody drop breaking news in the chat. But but tell me what y'all gonna be doing to get out of having to go march for Dr. Umar Johnson. Angie said she gonna be sweeping the beach. Everybody drop breaking news in the chat. Something just happened. According to what I'm reading right now, I'm reading right now. According to what I'm reading, Dr. Umar just stormed into no, hold on. Okay, what I'm reading now, this is on CNN right now.
CNN.
One of the government officials came to Dr. Umar's school and confronted Dr. Umar, and there's video. Hold on, let me see if I can download this. All right, so hold on, y'all.
Oh shit.
According to CNN right now,
we got the content.
breaking news. This just happened. Breaking news. This just happened.
Bro.
I'm downloading it right now. All right, I'm sending it to my phone right now. I'm sending it to my computer. This is breaking news. Type breaking news in the chat. Drop breaking news. What? Drop breaking news in the chat. Drop breaking news in the chat. All right. So just download my screen. My computer. Drop breaking news. Say the word breaking news in the chat. Okay, because this is crazy what I'm about to play. Drop breaking news in the chat. According to what CNN just said, they just dropped video of a woman, a government official that actually is about to put Dr. Umar's school on auction, he confronted the woman inside of the school, and this is what Dr. Umar said to the woman. This is breaking news. Nobody has this footage. This is crazy. This is inside of the FDMG school right now in Wilmington, Delaware. Here we go. CNN just put this out. This is crazy.
Green. I said, yes, I did.
This is the woman. This is a woman from the government, and this is Umar Johnson confronting her inside of the school.
My friends is in the background. They're like, oh! He said she ain't had no nipples.
Talk to him, Umar. So I hope Umar doesn't get arrested, but Umar just told that lady she had long titties.
Damn.
So for everybody coming in, make sure to share this video because this is breaking news. CNN just dropped this video. I'm gonna play it again. Somebody say play it again. All right, this is breaking news. This just happened at the FDMG, whatever the hell it is, FDMG school. A woman from the government came to the school to talk to Dr. Umar. And Dr. Umar just gave her a piece of his mind.
I said, Miss Green.
Miss Green.
She said, Miss, let your mother read the note. I said, yes, I did.
See, the note is the note that was on the front of the school door about the overdue taxes. That's the note.
She said,
Little stupid. Little dumb piece of 2 + 2 not knowing what
Little school taking bitch.
sign crying down your back. Long titty, no nipple having. My friends was in the background. They was like, oh! He said she ain't had no nipples.
Sad.
You school taking bitch. All right, let's get.
That's crazy because it's like, bro, it's so much content on this shit, bro. It's like, it ain't even funny, bro. And I ain't talking about no little shorts. I'm talking about, they got 2-3 hour videos, and I'm talking about, well, this shit'll keep you rolling all day long.
You're racist. I'm gonna call it what it is, racism. Discriminatory treatment.
Racist.
Why did we get
Right.
a notification that y'all were gonna sell our schools? Why did you not respond to any of our emails to retroactively apply our vacant property registration fee waiver? And now we gotta pay another $30,000 for vacant property registration fees that we shouldn't even owe because we should have.
It is not fair.
Right, especially with the help of zero accounting software, I can keep my cash flow.
Hold on, y'all. I ain't got premium. Give me a second. I got commercials.
Why? Why?
Have a waiver. We should have a waiver. We should have a waiver. And it gets worse, brothers and sisters.
Just that way.
It gets worse because they are raising the vacant
It's worse.
property registration fee. We already paid 30.
But that's what happens though. Like, I mean, through the years, you're not gonna pay the same price for a house that you would pay in 1970 and 2027. That's
$1,000
shit goes
for
up.
water that we don't even use. We just paid 30,000.
You
Let me
paid.
tell you something, Umar.
Hold on. He said he paid
The
35.
vacant
It's worse.
property registration
He
fee.
paid $30,000 for water he ain't even using, bro. When you open the school, still gotta have water bid, dog.
We already paid $30,000 for water that we don't even use. We just paid 30,000.
Let me tell you something, Umar. I paid for water that I didn't even use. It's in my refrigerator right now. Can you believe this? I paid for water that I didn't even use. It's in my refrigerator. I can use it later, but I haven't used it. I paid for water
Oh my God.
that I didn't even use. Because this was crazy. I went to the store and I told them, hey, why are you charging me for this water that I didn't even drink yet? Why are you charging me for water that I didn't even use? Y'all know I love Fiji water, right? They charged me for the water before I drank it. How dare you charge me for water that I didn't even use? This is racism. Does a white man get treated like this? Can a white man get charged for water that he has not even drank yet? I haven't even drank the water yet. Why are you charging me for water that I didn't drink? This is racism. This is racism, brothers and sisters. How dare you charge us for water that we didn't even use? Brothers and sisters, this is racism.
We should have a waiver. We should have a waiver. And it gets worse, brothers and sisters. It gets worse because they are raising the vacant property registration fee. We already paid $30,000 for water that we don't even use. We just paid $30,000 to the city of Wilmington for water that we don't even use. I knew they...
It's so much water in my refrigerator and I didn't drink it yet. Why did they charge me for it? I haven't drank it yet.
Didn't want Dr. Umar in Wilmington. I didn't know it was this bad. I knew that the power structure, I'm not talking about the brothers in the community, they love us. Shout out to our Wilmington, Delaware family. Shout out to our Wilmington, Delaware family. They love Dr. Umar and FDMG. I'm talking about the power structure of Wilmington, Delaware. We knew they didn't want us in that city, but we didn't know they didn't go as to ignore us for 4 months and try to sell the school behind our backs. I didn't know they would go this far, as to ignore us for 4 months and try to sell the school behind our backs. I didn't.
Yo, look at the dog. This puppy is sick of Dr. Umar.
Know they would go this far. To ignore us for 4 months and try to sell our schools that we've been working on for 6.5 years behind our backs. So brothers and sisters,
The dog looking like...
we gonna fight like hell to get our money from the bank. We're gonna pay off this vacant property registration waiver, and we might still have a protest.
We ain't paying shit off. Talking about we're gonna pay. No, we ain't. Look at the little puppy. The puppy said, no, we ain't. The puppy said, who is we? Who the fuck is we?
As to ignore us for 4 months and try to...
Bro, you gonna be a goddamn fool to say that man any more goddamn money, bro. Any more, yo. You'll be a mother.
School behind our backs. I didn't know they would go this far. To ignore us for 4 months and try to sell our schools that we've been working on for 6.5 years behind our backs. So brothers and sisters, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna fight like hell to get our money from the bank. We're gonna pay off this vacant property registration fee waiver. And we might still have a protest at City Hall because this is wrong, brothers and sisters. I have emailed...
That puppy. Oh my God.
Of the mayor, I have gotten no response. I have emailed the chief of staff, I have gotten no response. I have emailed the city council president, I have gotten no response. So brothers and sisters, I'm going to meet with my team, and we're going to decide if we're going to go ahead and have this protest. And it ain't going to be one,
But the dog is protest. I mean, the dog is responding to you. The dog is just like...
The dog looking like...
You're getting a response from the dog.
We're going to do multiple protests. And we're going to invite our donors and supporters from across the state of Delaware.
Bro?
Our donors and supporters...
The dog is like, no the fuck we ain't.
Across the United States and our donors and supporters across the entire planet.
I think the more he jump on the internet, the more he really messing himself up, bro. Like I think he pushing donors away because it's like he just saying like, Bro, it seems like you urgent right now. I don't know why you so urgent about everything, bro. Like, what's really going on with your big dog? Like, do you have any money, big dog? Like, I know your bank account's frozen, but do you have anybody that can help you with some cash money? You can't get $100,000 loan from your educator friends or whoever the hell you know in the educational psychiatry field or whatever. They can't help you can't get four of them to piece together 25 G's. You pay the 71,000 that you gotta pay, and then you have a little something to keep on until this so-called bank account is unfrozen. But all I gotta say is, do you wanna build a snowman?
We may have to march on Delaware to let them know that treat
Like,
black people like this. Because if I was white, I would have been treated like this. If we were Asian, we would have been treated like this. If we were Arab, we wouldn't have been treated like this. If we were Jewish, we wouldn't have been treated like this. But we were treated like this because we were black. How dare you ignore us for 4 months? And then put us on our floor without even telling us that you want to sell our properties. Bro,
How dare you charge me money for water?
how dare you? How dare you charge me for a
Whether
bill?
you're racing in Formula One, IndyCar, or NASCAR, the best race teams have the best engineers.
This shit's supposed to be free.
bro,
How dare you charge me money for water and I'm black? How dare you charge me for utilities and I'm black?
It's racism.
How dare you charge me rent and I'm black? You know what? I ain't paying my damn rent either. Brothers and sisters, we talk to y'all. Brothers and sisters, I need each one of you to not pay your rent on the 1st. And if they put you out, it's because you're black. Brothers and sisters, we have to come together. So this is what we all are going to do. Brothers and sisters, all of us are going to not pay our rent. And then when we don't pay our rent and we get put out on the street, we're going to go in the street and march.
Stop the
We're
count.
not going to
No voice.
because we didn't pay our rent. We are black. How dare you put us out and we're black? Who's with me? Type yes or no in the chat. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Yes or no? Are you with me? Are you going to not pay your rent on the 1st? And we are.
I know if I don't pay my rent on the 1st, it's gonna be looking like
all going to get put out. And we're going to go in the street and we're going to march.
a march.
Who's with me? Yes or no in the chat. Brothers and sisters, he loves to say we are going to not pay our rent and get evicted. All of us. Brothers and sisters, let's go. Y'all with me?
That's how hilarious that's how funny this shit is. Like, this shit is really funny, bro. Like, that's sad, bro. Like,
Come on,
you're a
y'all.
fucking
Y'all not.
joke,
Y'all
man.
see, here's
You're
the
a
problem.
joke, bro.
Here's the problem with black people. Black people. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Come on, brothers and sisters. It's time to stand up for your rights. Let's not pay our rent and get evicted and storm the streets because we ain't got nowhere to stay.
We ain't got nowhere to stay.
And march. Oh,
Damn.
oh my God.
That's crazy.
brothers and sisters, why didn't we receive a certified letter? Why didn't we receive a certified letter? Why didn't we receive an email? Why didn't we?
Why you
I
talking
need
like
somebody from the government to come in and say, why didn't I receive your money? Why did I receive your rent? Why did I receive your payment? What about the government? I need the government to come out and sit in their cars and say the same thing that he's saying. No payment. Because that's what the problem is. Why did they not receive their payment, sir?
Receive a phone call. Oh, we're not going to quit. We're not going to get in. The only thing left on the elementary school is to lay down the tile. We're going to lay down this tile, and we're going to apply for a certificate of occupancy. We're going to lay down this tile, and we're going to apply for a certificate of occupancy.
Look at the dog. We ain't applying for shit. You finna get out. Oh my God, look at the dog.
Damn.
Oh my God.
This is
We're going to lay down this tile, and we're going to apply for our certificate of occupancy. And if we have trouble getting our inspection and certificate of occupancy, we will have to march. We will have to march. We might march anyway, brothers and sisters. We're not giving up. We're not giving up.
Wait. The timing of this dog, bro. It's like the dog was in the car with him. Hold on. The timing of when a dog looks at Dr. Umar is hilarious. Why is the timing of the dog looking at
this shit crazy, bro.
Our inspection and certificate of occupancy, we will have to march. We will have to march. We might march anyway, brothers and sisters. We're not giving up. We're not giving up, brothers and sisters. We're not giving up. We need y'all to call the mayor of Wilmington, Delaware. We need y'all to call the mayor's chief of staff in Wilmington, Delaware. We need y'all to call the city council president of Wilmington, Delaware. We need y'all to call the commissioner of license and inspections of Wilmington, Delaware.
I need you to call your bank and get that account unfrozen and pay that bill.
We need y'all to call the vacant property.
Who are we gonna call?
Dog
Nigga?
ain't having
Fuck
it.
is you
Dog
talking?
ain't having it, y'all.
The office of Wilmington, Delaware demands that those unjust fees be removed from our account. Let them know that you are a donor of FDMG. Let them know that you are a supporter of FDMG. And let them know that if this situation is not rectified, we will march on the city and we will sue the city of Wilmington, Delaware. We will sue the city of Wilmington, Delaware for racism and discriminatory treatment. If you need to reach me, 215-989-9858, text message only.
Yo, y'all wanna text Dr. Umar?
Yeah, text that nigga, bro. Text that nigga. Do you wanna build a snowman? That's what y'all need to text that nigga.
Yo, let's all text Dr. Umar. Pay your bills.
Hold on, dog. What the number is, bro? We gonna test that nigga. Do you wanna build a snowman? We gotta test this.
You did say that it's a yes day, right? Yes.
We gotta test this nigga.
Yes.
We gotta test this nigga, y'all.
Woo! Everybody right now, text Dr. Umar, pay your damn bills. Hold on. This is his phone right here.
The city of Wilmington, Delaware for racism and discriminatory treatment. If you need to reach me, 215-989-9858, text message only. 215-989-9858, text message only.
Hold on, he said it too. Everybody type, pay your bills. Hold on.
Discriminatory treatment. If you need to reach me, 215-989-9858.
You talk too fast.
This nigga.
You talk too fast, bro.
Hold on.
Slow that shit down.
989.
Come on.
Text message.
Oh, here you go.
215-989-9858, text message.
God damn, it's still. Can y'all get that? 215-9898. I sped it up a little bit, but goddamn, you
talk too fast. You talk
We
too
will
fast.
sue the city of Wilmington, Delaware. We will sue the city of Wilmington, Delaware for racism and discriminatory treatment. If you need to reach me, 215-989-9858, text message only. 215-9.
Oh,
I can't.
9985. Sharon said, Aaron, grow up. What? I'm trying to help y'all.
989-9858, text message only.
Okay, then there's an 8. Okay, so it's 215-989-9850. Okay, here we go. All right, let me make sure I got it right. Everybody next, Dr. Umar, pay your damn bills. All right, here we go.
We will sue the city of Wilmington, Delaware. We will sue the city of Wilmington, Delaware for racism and discriminatory treatment. If you need to reach me, 215-989-9858, text message only. 215-989-9858, text message only. 215-989-9858, text message only. This is your brother, Dr. Umar Ifatunde, letting you know that I'm still standing for black people, I'm still riding for black boys, and we will open the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. No racism from the city of Wilmington will stop us. No sabotage from the city of Wilmington will stop us. Tomorrow morning, get on your telephone and call the mayor. Tomorrow morning, get on your telephone and call the mayor's chief of staff.
If y'all call up there, let me know tomorrow, my nigga. Let me know what they said, bro. Bruh, y'all call up there, bro, and let me know, my nigga, what they said, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all gonna be like, they ain't paid nothing, dog.
Why was Dr. Umar in FBG ignored for 4 months when he was trying to rectify his problem? Why was Dr. Umar in FBG Academy ignored for 4 months while he was trying to rectify his problem? Brothers and sisters, they could have simply told us no. Brothers and sisters, they could have simply told us no. Brothers and sisters, they could have simply told us no. We will not retroactively apply your vacant property registration fee waiver. No problem. We could have got a payment plan. No problem. We could have got a payment plan. No problem.
This nigga
You
sound
don't
like,
have a job. You don't have a job.
damn.
You can't have a payment plan.
Brothers.
You don't have a job.
True. How you have a payment
Let me
plan
show
and you
y'all
ain't
what
got a
he's out
fucking
here
job?
doing in Newark, y'all. This fucking dude. He like that now.
Right?
He just did this speech right here in Wilmington, Delaware.
We done heard this one. We heard this one.
Not with Delaware.
Or this
Newark,
speech.
New Jersey. He was in Newark, New Jersey, and I got this footage from Poetic Flacco. So shout out to Poetic Flacco. I got this.
Yeah,
footage
shout out Poetic. I reacted to the
Flacco.
nigga
Shout out
last
to him.
night.
Check this out.
A whole chapter on vandalism.
They haters.
Right?
That's right.
They just got my bank account froze. I gotta find out what's going on. When they froze the school's account, bank ain't telling me nothing. They said I found out yesterday, but I was too busy to call them yesterday, so I gotta call them Monday. Because if you close the account, give me the damn check, so I can open up a new account. I don't know if it's FBI, I don't know if it's Funky Medea, I don't know who did it. But anyway, stay focused. We must stay focused. Either way, they gotta give us our money back. You know what I'm saying? So whatever they, the thing is, I've been with that same bank since I was 14 years old. Since I was the only bank, I've been with them since I got my working papers. And just like that, without a reason, they froze. So my lawyer said, if you don't get an answer Monday, we got to go after them because you should have got a check within 4 days of them shutting the account down. Still ain't got our money. And my money is in my account, school money in the school account. See that? So we find out Monday. Y'all can listen to YouTube if y'all want. Anyway, I didn't know more about movie. Anyway, now, I want to close with this. When I was school hunting in 2017, 2016, 2015, I looked at a school in Newark, New Jersey. It was being rented by a European Jew. Our school was almost in Newark. Y'all don't know this, but you know now. A European Jew, no disrespect to the Jewish people.
I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it 2 nights in a row. Because the way that my bank account is set up, you ever...
Damn.
Most music apps have some kind of one-size-fits-all workout playlist. But YouTube Music app.
Right?
That's right.
They just got my bank account froze. I gotta find out what's going on. When they froze the school's account, bank ain't telling me nothing. They said I found out yesterday, but I was too busy to call them yesterday, so I gotta call them Monday.
You start explaining your financial situation for no reason at all. I said I would, but my bank account is set up. The thing is, I gotta check it in the savings, but all the money is in my savings. So I'm gonna switch it to my checking, but it's gonna take 3 business days. I don't think it's gonna go.
Yo, he literally said it to, look, he literally said it. Listen.
Give me the damn check.
Look, Look, he said it's gonna take 3 days. Listen, this shit is crazy. You can't make this shit up.
They said I found out.
That's crazy.
But I was too busy
Yesterday.
to call him yesterday, so I got to call him Monday.
That's 3 days. This thing is. You know, this nigga said I gotta call it 3 days.
They said I found out yesterday, but I was too busy to call him yesterday, so I got to call him Monday. Because if you close the account, give me the damn check, so I can open up a new account.
I said I would, but the way my bank account is set up, the thing is, I gotta check it in the savings, but all the money is in my savings. So I gotta switch it to my checking, but it's gonna take 3 business days. I don't think it's gonna go through.
I don't know if it's FBI, I don't know if it's
Not FBI.
I don't know who did it. But anyway, stay focused. We must stay focused. Either way, they gotta give us some money back. You know what I'm saying? So whatever they, the thing is, I've been with that same bank since I was 14 years old. Since I was the only bank, I've been with them since I got my work at paper. And just like that, without a reason, they froze. So my lawyer
told me to tell you to mind your damn motherfucking business. Little stupid. Little dumb teacher. 2 plus 2 not knowing what the is, bitch. Cross eyes crying down your back ass. Long titty, no nipple having.
we got to go after them because you should have got a check within 4 days of them shutting the account down. Still ain't got no money. And my money is in my account, school money in the school account. See that? So we find out more. Y'all can listen to YouTube. Anyway, I didn't know more about me. Anyway, now,
Anyway.
I'm gonna close with this.
Anyway. Why is he yelling out anyway? Anyway. Hey, calm down, sir.
When I was school hunting in 2017, 2016, 2015.
Let me tell y'all something. Never trust a black man that
Put his hand in
puts
the,
their hands in their pocket
yeah,
when they're about to tell you something.
about some money. Bruh, yeah, he got a
Never
good point.
trust a black man that randomly puts his hand in his pocket
Great point.
when he's about to tell you something.
Great point.
Watch his hand mysteriously go in his pocket. Watch it.
In 2017, 2016.
This man said he put his hand in his pocket when he started asking for money. This is sad, my nigga.
15.
Never trust a black man that puts his hands in his pocket just randomly while he's talking about money.
I looked at his school in Newark, New Jersey. It was being rented by a European Jew.
What does it mean when a black man is putting his hand in his pocket when he's telling a story? Let me know in the chat. What does it mean when a black man randomly puts his hand in his pocket when he's telling you a story?
Hey man, shout out Mr. Let Go, bro.
What does it
This
mean?
shit hilarious.
Y'all know. A dude is sitting up there, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know, and you start doing like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man. What does that mean? What does it mean when a black man puts his hands in his pocket when he's about to tell you a goddamn story? That nigga is lying. He is about to tell you old face lies. But the problem is, yes, he's lying. The problem is, when you lie, you start fumbling. You need something to play with. You put your hand in your pocket so they can't see you fumbling around with your hands. We all know. When we start lying,
Damn.
start doing like, you know what I'm
funny,
saying? We start doing something we start playing with our fingers. We start doing stuff. So we put our hands in our pockets so you can't see us fumbling around with shit. That's what he's doing. He started with a lie and he started putting his goddamn hands in his pockets. That's what it means. When a man puts his hands in his pockets, he's about to tell you a lie.
Hey, that's spanky boo.
I looked at a school in Newark, New Jersey.
Damn.
It was being rented by a European Jew. I was going to rent the school. Our school was almost in Newark. Y'all don't know this, but you know now. And then the European...
And this school almost was in Atlanta.
Then he looked me up and found out who I was and said, we cannot rent to you.
I wouldn't even told nobody that shit, bro.
Because you're a pop.
I wouldn't even told nobody that shit. Bruh said he told them folks he wanted to rent a school in New Jersey. He said they looked him up and said, we not gonna rent the you, big dog. Oh Lord, we gotta run that back. We gotta run that back. Okay.
Then he looked me up and found out who I was and said, we cannot rent to you.
Because you're a bum. Was considering giving him some money, and the European Jew pulled up his phone and said, let me type in Dr. Umar Johnson.
It's crazy, dog. It's crazy.
He
bro.
walks up to a European Jew that has a lot of money, and he says, hey, I need some money. So he says, oh, okay, what's your name? Oh, okay, awesome. My name is Dr. Umar Johnson. Money? Maybe. What's your Instagram? Show me what you said on LinkedIn. Show me your LinkedIn. And then, guess what? He pulled out his phone and looked up Dr. Umar Johnson, and he seen this.
Never asked the people for $1. Have never asked the people for $1 in my life. Have never asked the people for $1 in my life.
So here's that cash app. Let me see who on the cash app. Where the donations at?
Where the cash app's at, y'all? Ain't nobody came through yet. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Maybe something wrong with the Okay, here we go. Sister Jenny, $21. Dang, okay, thank you, Sister Jenny. That might have been your last stop.
What?
What are you talking about,
Man, you can't make this shit
I
up.
gotta get this electric on in the high school. I know this is gonna cost something.
That white man seen this dude on the side of the road with his hat tilted to the side like a bum and said, oh no, I can't help you. Not you.
That's our brother.
Because you looking like this.
$100,000 to get this electric done. It's gonna cost us some money, brothers and sisters.
Who is giving this man some money? Who the hell is giving this dude some goddamn money? You walk up to a white man, say, hey, I want to borrow some money. And he pulls your Instagram up and you looking like this? Are you freaking crazy?
Make sure you donate.
Brothers and sisters, give me your grit money. Give me your weave money. Give me your perm money, your Jordan money, your Alizé money, your 40 and 50 money.
That's what the white man pulled up. The white man pulled this up and said, oh, wait, what? You said, give me your Alizé money? You said that to other black people?
Damn. Good point. He said, you said, give me my Alizé money?
Please.
You said that to other black people?
And then the European Jew, no disrespect to the Jewish people, then he looked me up and found out.
Whoa. Hold on. Thank you, October 3 of 74. October 3074 said we got 155 likes and we got almost 800 people in here. Y'all think Umar Johnson is bad, brothers and sisters. Don't hit Cash App, even though you can hit Cash App. It's scrolling across the screen. Just hit the like, thumbs up button. October 3074, we got 155 likes, and it's almost 800 people in here. Brothers and sisters. Can y'all please hit freaking like? This is preposterous. Come on, y'all. Y'all scamming me. I'm about to get it. I'm about to get like Umar Johnson. Now I understand how Umar Johnson feels. Can y'all please hit the like button? We got 800 people here and we can't get no likes. So give yourself a second and please hit that like button, brothers and sisters. See, I'm not asking you for the Cash Apps. I'm not asking you for the PayPals. I'm just asking y'all to hit the freaking like button. Come on, y'all. We got to get these likes up. That is crazy. We got almost 800 people in here, y'all. Donations. Donations. See, I just want y'all to donate y'all thumbs. Thank you, Anita. Come on, y'all. Let's hit the like button. I need you to donate y'all thumbs. I don't want no money, but y'all can give me some money. Cash App is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. But I need y'all to donate y'all thumbs. Hit the like button. Come on, y'all. All right, we at 200.
Yeah, y'all go check him out. Check out Mr. Lego.
All right, come on, y'all. Hit the like button.
Content.
We almost there. I don't want to hold y'all up. Come on. Hit the like button. What we at now? We should be at 300 likes now. All right, we at 241 likes. Come on, y'all. Keep hitting the like button. Keep hitting the like button. Keep hitting the like button. We almost there. Well, not almost. We ain't halfway, but I'm trying to be nice. Come on. Donations. Gifts. 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 Donations. Come on, y'all. All right, we're at 259 now. Come on, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Can we hit the like button? Come on, y'all, because y'all tripping. We almost at 800 people in here, y'all. Come on. All right, so let's keep going.
And said we.
This shit is crazy. He found out who he was and said, "No, nigga, you ain't getting shit from me."
And found out.
I say you ain't getting shit from me.
Then he looked me up and found out who I was and said, "We cannot rent to you."
They broke the windows. So we got brothers and sisters. Hit your Cash App. Dollar sign SBMG.
Hit your Cash App.
The Cash App, brothers and sisters.
Thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20. Next time, make it 20. Next time, make it 20.
Did you know that I can see you?
Well, thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that.
With no mother, 6 southern parents, 6 sisters, 3 brothers. My brothers and sisters, Aaron, was getting doctorate degrees right on the West Oakland, wasn't born with spoons in their mouth, when Umar was walking around with shitty doctors. You understand what I'm saying? So you telling me you got 6 degrees and you got it doesn't impress a person like me. It doesn't impress.
Yo, Domo Jones said he looks like a bearded bulldagger.
He's a person like you. I'm the son of a mother that went back to school and got her nursing degree, even though she had 10 too. You understand what I'm saying? So there were doctor's degrees in my family when I was a little boy. I'm going to graduations, high school, because I'm the 9 to 10. I'm way at the bottom.
Hold on. So what you're saying is, now I understand what you're saying. So what you're saying is, the fact that this black man, this scruffy looking ass black man, Dr. Umar, is a doctor, he, to a certain degree, due to him being a doctor, is
Dr. Ify Tunde looking back. Wow.
because most black men.
Hold on, y'all.
Stay true to something new. That's how you release your legacy. Grandma Ye, make you grand.
Grandma, yeah.
Discussion card game is meant to give you and other players deep understanding of how we all deal with relationships, when or if things get serious. One of the biggest reasons why people break up is because of underlying family issues. Your girlfriend.
He died a couple of years ago. But let me give you an example. That's the difference in what you're saying. And you're right on point, and thank you for explaining it to the people. You're absolutely on point. But let me show.
Well, what Sharon say, Carly? What Sharon say? What's Sharon say?
The difference. All the doctors in my family, males and females, the men choose the men. My brothers both were married, father to their children. Damn, son. Providers to their wife and children, protectors of their wife and children, respected on their jobs, and it's the standard of what they think a black man is supposed to be. Especially when you're looking at high schoolers in college who are impressed. You laid it out.
And he's like 6'2", so he's a tall.
6'3", and he had to speak well. Right. So put all that together, and this is the ingredients that you get.
So he's a tall black man that speaks well. That is a doctor.
There you go. There you go.
That is the epitome.
Never been married. 3 baby mamas. Y'all keep saying 2. He has 3 baby mothers.
Shout out to the OG Malik.
Reason why he doesn't like to talk about the young one because
Malik Muhammad.
The third one because she's not too much older, my brother Aaron, than his youngest daughter. Let me make that clear because remember, Umar preys on women. Umar is a sex and a predator. Anytime you see videos where he's on an airplane looking at a camera, focuses on a woman's ass, and folks are signing up on that. That is predatory sexual harassment behavior. And I know you've probably seen or heard about those kind of videos. He has it very, very bad in doing that. The reason why Umar, you don't see him with children because Umar is not allowed to be around children. You see a video of him over in Africa because Umar, that's why he had supervised visits even when his grown daughter was a minor, because he has a
wait. So you saying when he was saying, I need Mama Smurf and daughter Smurf.
So if Pop saying this about he can't be around children, how the fuck is he gonna open a school? This is if he can't be around. So they saying Dr. Umar cannot be around children. So how the fuck can he open up a school? Allegedly.
It's because they have to be together because he can only have supervised visits. Remember, he was like,
not now because she's grown, but let's use his other 2 daughters. He has 2 other, matter of fact, the next oldest one, I think is like 13 or 14. In order for Umar to visit those children, they would have to be under the same order as it was with Anisha, his oldest daughter, when she was young. Supervised visits, because Umar has, you see what's going around, Umar has a problem bullying and mistreating and verbally and physically abusing women. So you will never see him with children because he's not allowed around them. This is just information that we haven't taken the time to see.
This is all alleged. All alleged.
Because here I go again. Whether it's vetting or what have you, we have a very, very serious accountability problem in the black community. And when you don't hold black folks accountable that look like you, this is what you get. We are just as responsible for Umar Johnson as Umar Johnson is as responsible for himself. You were taught, Aaron, I've been following you for a long time. You were taught what I'm about to say, and I don't even know you, but I can say this, and I know it pertains to you because I know your work.
Yeah.
People only do to you what you allot. Have you not heard that before?
Yeah.
I remember you doing the video. The sister that's going around right now, her name is Renee Stack. I have talked to her personally because of the kind of work that I do.
Okay.
Renee Stack is the woman that's bringing Umar Johnson down. Let me tell you a secret. You know why, Aaron? Y'all around here laughing at her being called Medea and all that old bullshit. She's a nice-looking woman. She didn't even know who Umar Johnson was. Her oldest son, like I told you, in college and high school, was a follower of Umar, and he went to Lene Stacks and asked her, Mama, this is Umar Johnson, and she got another son that has autism.
Yeah.
So she found out how to contact Umar. Instead of Umar talking to her about her son first, the first thing he asked her to do was see if she can get him to come to her city, Kansas City, Missouri.
You know why?
She used her money to set it up. She also spent another $1,500 to get his books shipped to him in advance. So he.
Damn. So the woman that he was saying had the stinking coochie or whatever the hell he said,
gave him money.
Not only did this woman take care of his mama, but she paid him like $1,500 to appear somewhere.
That's wild.
I want y'all to think about that, man.
That's wild work.
Bad. This man got paid from a woman and started sleeping with her after she paid him to speak somewhere. This shit is bad.
Then start taking care of
Let's go on this
shit. Crazy.
I'm telling you, I know this from experience.
At McAllister's, you're never just another order number.
Experience.
Oh, wrong
I'm saying all that to say that when we open up the Marcus Garvey Elementary School of the FDMG Academy, as soon as it's ready, we will start looking for the next school location. Are y'all following me?
You got no money.
So for those of y'all who do real estate in New Jersey, I don't care if it's Newark, Trenton, Camden, Jersey City, my realtors in particular, I need you to find me a nice little school.
So you want another school?
That's a money drain.
Find me a nice little school so I can lose that one too.
Get me a school that got about 25, no more than 25 rooms. 25 rooms. I don't need 50. I'm 25 or less. If you find a school, Dr. Umar, they got 12 classrooms. Give me. Dr. Umar, we found a little school in Newark. They got 50 classrooms. Give me. But if we can find us a nice little school, they're not charging but a $500,000, $250,000, something around there, we can work with them. Y'all feel me? Because once we open up the first school,
but he said he ain't got no money.
Y'all feel me? They say the first one is the hardest one. And the only thing we got left to do in the first one is what?
Man, this is crazy.
He's had the school for like 7-8 years. What are you talking about? The first one is the hardest one. You want somebody to give you another goddamn school so you can lose that one too?
Put the tile in. And by the way, if there's anybody here who does tile or sells the tile, listen to me, Newark. It's the only thing we got left to do in the school. Put the tile on the concrete. So if there's any brothers and sisters here who lay it or know that we can buy it for a reasonable price.
This nigga has no school, but talking about some tile. This man is pathetic. But acting like he got $500,000 in raw cash, and why is he asking for help for $38,000? Exactly. The shit don't make no damn sense. He's not paying his back taxes or water bill or whatever the hell he owes, but he has $500,000 to start over at another school. You know that's what broke people be doing, though. You know that, right? I want you to think about this. Say you can't pay your car note, right? And your car is about to get repoed. But your credit is okay. What do broke people do? They go out and buy another car before their old car gets repossessed. Because once that repossession shows up on their credit, they won't be able to get another car. So even though they ain't got no money, even though they can't pay their last bill, they go out and get another car.
Damn.
Before their other car gets repossessed.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
So what it sounds like he's
That's
saying,
crazy.
He's trying to go get another school, I don't know how, before this school gets put up on auction, because the second Dr. Umar is schoolless, he no longer can beg for money for a school.
Oh, nah, he ain't gonna stop. Believe
See, he
me.
does not
He
have
gonna
a
keep.
school.
He gonna keep
He
begging.
can no longer beg for money and say it's for the school.
Nah, bro, he
So
gonna
he's
keep begging.
trying to get somebody, I don't know, to donate him a school or find a school, because he literally said, "Find me a school." He literally yelled it, "Find me a school."
He did say it.
So he's trying to find somebody that I don't know has a school, so he can say he has a school. That's what's actually happening. Yeah, he said, "You got a school? Give me. Got another school?" He's trying to get somebody to give him something so he can keep begging for money, because the day he no longer has a school, he can't beg for money. There's no reason for him to even exist if he does not have the school to beg for money for. Because he said it right here.
The first one is what? Put the tile in.
Hold on, he said, "Give me."
Newark, you got 15 classrooms. Give me. For the week of...
See, right here. I understand what he's trying to do. He needs a school before he loses the school.
Dr. Umar, we found a little school in Newark, you got 15 classrooms. Give me. For the week of find us a nice little school.
See, he needs a school so he can get money. So even though he's about to lose the other school, he's trying to get somebody to get him an old condemned school, just so he can say, "Brothers and sisters, we found another school. And this school is better than the last school." That's what he's trying to do.
They not charging but a half mil, quarter mil, something around there. We can work with them. Y'all feel me? Because once we open up the first school, the rest of them will start popping like popcorn. Y'all feel me? They say the first one is the hardest one. And the only thing we got left to do in the first one is what? Put the tile.
One thing I can say, he's a bum, but at least he got a plan. I can't get mad at the bum with a plan, y'all. I can't get mad at a bum with a plan. He's a bum, but at least he got a plan, y'all. His mind is working. Give me that school. Give me another school so I keep begging for money. He has a plan.
And by the way, if there's anybody here who does tile or sells the tile, listen to me, Newark. It's the only thing we got left to do in the school. Put the tile on the concrete. So if there's any brothers and sisters here who lay it or know that we can buy it, or
This man has a school that's about to go up on auction in about 15 days, and he's up here trying to lay tile down on a school that he no longer has. This man is nuts.
Yeah, that's real, dog. That's real shit.
Let me know you got my number. We ready to move now. If you call me today, Dr. Umar.
That's definitely some real shit right there, bro. You trying to lay tile on a school that's already, you saying you're going to lose the school.
Somebody needs to have a job for you so you can go get a goddamn job. That's what you need. You need to let all this shit go and go get your ass a job. That's what you need, Dr. Umar. Your fat ass need a job.
12 floors, let's go.
Can you imagine Dr. Umar? Oh, how y'all doing? Brothers and sisters, I got the perfect car for y'all. Y'all walk over here and look at this used Nissan Altima. Come on, brothers and sisters, help a brother out. I think he'll be a great used car salesman, y'all. Put this man on a buy here, pay here lot, he'll make all the goddamn money.
Once the tile done, we applying for certificate of occupancy. We done though. Tile and done. So find me somebody who do tile. And ladies, if you lay tile, can have a nice little towel party.
Ladies, where's the dog? Where's the dog when you need it? We need a dog back. What did you say?
Ladies, if you lay towel, we can have a nice little towel party. And he.
What the hell is a tile party? Ladies, if you do tile, what women do tile? And then, what is a tile? Does anybody know what a tile party is? What the fuck is a tile party? I've never in my life heard a tile party. I don't know what the fuck is that?
We can have a nice little towel party. And he's.
This nigga talking about Eddie. He's like he's so player.
I was asked to go
Bro, he
forward
swear he a
with the
player.
Date with the Doctor fundraiser for FDMG. What do you all think about a Date with the Doctor fundraiser for FDMG? What do y'all think about a Date with the Doctor FDMG fundraiser?
Hey, come here, look at me. Hey, look at me. What I say? No. Come here, look at me. Hey, look at me. What I? No. Come here, look at me. Hey, what I? You want it? No.
Sisters will pay $100.
The date with the doctor? What the fuck is wrong with this dude? Wait, what? I didn't see this. What the fuck is? What is happening here? A
Date with the doctor, look at that ass, nigga. Doctor,
You get
doctor.
women to pay $100 to go out on a date
Tunde.
with their auntie?
Dr. Ify
Wait,
Tunde.
what?
To go forward with the Date with the Doctor fundraiser for FDMG. What do you all think about a Date with the Doctor fundraiser for FDMG? What do y'all think about a Date with the Doctor FDMG fundraiser? $100. The sisters will pay.
What I say? No. Come here. Look at me. Hey, look at me.
No.
Oh my God.
Look at me. No. Hey, what I? You want it? No.
Sisters will pay $100. And if they win the raffle, I'm gonna pick her up. We're gonna pay for the hotel, pay for the flight. I'm gonna pick her up, take her to the event. We're gonna go to dinner. Then we're gonna drop her back off at the hotel. No escorts, but the sister will choose.
We're up now during Bass Pro Shops and Bella's Fall Hunting Class, our biggest hunting seal.
Hold on, y'all. I ain't got premium. It's going back.
So prostitutes can't apply? Hold on, what do you say about escorts? Hold on, back up straight. My editor did this, so I'm hearing it.
Her up, take her to the event. We're gonna go to dinner, then we're gonna drop her back off.
So it sounds like he's the escort. It sounds like he's the prostitute in this situation. So let me get this straight. Because he said no escorts. I don't know what that means. He said, I'm going to start a Date the Doctor raffle. So women are going to pay $100. And with that, and with all the women that pay $100, one of the women can get an opportunity to date Dr. Umar, right?
Damn,
I'm
son.
going to take you out to eat. And then I'm going to take you back to the hotel. And then he said, no escorts. What? What? Why did he say no escorts?
At the hotel. No escorts, but the sister.
What does that mean? No escorts. What am I
ain't
missing
even,
something, y'all?
yeah, hey, bro, he slowed it down, because you got to
And I
slow
don't
that
think
shit
he's
down when
backing
you
up. I'm like,
talking.
what is he talking about? No
Yeah,
escorts.
you got to slow that
Come
shit
here.
down.
Look at me. Hey, look at me. What? No. Come here. Look at me. Hey, what? You want it? No.
Sisters will pay $100. And if they win the raffle, I'm gonna pick her up. We're gonna pay for the hotel, pay for the flight. I'm gonna pick her up, take her to the event. We're gonna go to dinner. Then we're gonna drop her back off at the hotel. No escorts, but the sister will choose any event in America, one day event in America. We will fly her out, put her in a hotel or Airbnb. Dr. Umar will pick her up. Dr. Umar will take her to the social event. Dr. Umar will take her to dinner as a brother and sister, and I'll take her back home. Is that acceptable?
Oh, Mojo said no chaperones. Okay, somebody said no 304s, and then Mojo said no chaperone. Because I want to know, what does no escorts mean? So it either means no chaperones. Why would it be a chaperone with 2 adults though? And then C. Gordon says no hoes. I can only assume he's saying no prostitutes, because why would there be a chaperone with a man and a woman? I don't know. But who going on a date with a doctor?
To raise money for FDMG. First of all, will it raise a lot of money?
Man, who is going
Will it
on a
raise?
date
Y'all
with
say
Dr.
not
Umar?
100. We got to do $50. We got HVAC.
What?
We got to pay for the $250,000 HVAC. So how y'all want to do this? Knock the rafters down to $50. Can't go for no 50. We got
to pay for the HVAC.
Hotel, dinner. We'll take her to a nice place. She get to choose. She chooses where she eat.
What's up, Elaine? What's going on, Elaine? I see you.
This ain't no McDonald's. This ain't no IHOP. You feel me? We talking about, I don't know, $300 plate dinner. What do the ladies think about the date with the doctor? We're going to do 4 of them. East Coast, West Coast, down South, Midwest.
This man is nuts.
You on a war
This
tour
man is
on
nuts.
some bullshit. A war tour,
Yeah, man.
nigga, on some bullshit.
He's still babbling.
The city council president, I have.
Hold on. I gotta start this over in the beginning. So I'm gonna fast forward, but I gotta play this beginning because this beginning is so goddamn fun.
Brothers and sisters, giving us 20 days to pay these back taxes. Special announcement. FDMG
Special
Academy accounts are still frozen. Dr. Umar personal bank account is still frozen.
I said I would, but the way my bank account is set up, the thing is, I gotta check it in the savings, but all the money is in my savings. So I gotta switch it to my checking, but it's gonna take 3 business days.
We are fighting this war against FDMG and Dr. Umar Ifatunde.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? That nigga's tripping.
Make sure y'all hit my Venmo and my PayPal. PayPal.me/Umar the psychologist.
Damn, son. Wait. If his accounts are frozen, why does he want people to put money in an account that's frozen?
PayPal.me/Umar the psychologist, or tap my Venmo. Text me for the links to donate that.
So doesn't this mean that his accounts are not frozen and he's lying? Because why would you want somebody
to send money
to send
to a
you money
frozen account?
to a frozen account?
Makes no
Because
sense.
it's not frozen. He's lying. That's why. And I need y'all to, new people who just came in, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to hit the like button if you could. Make sure to hit the like button if you could. I am Mr. Let Go, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have never seen me before or
But
have
y'all
not
check
seen
him
me
out.
before.
Check out
in
Mr.
a
Let
while.
Go.
Make sure to
Mr.
hit the
Let
like button,
Go.
hit the thumbs up button, and drop your city in the chat to the new people who just came in, because we got a whole bunch of new people that just came in. And make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed to the channel. Say what's up if you are new here. Say what's up if you're new here, and drop your city in the chat if you are new here. If you are a new person here who just came in, drop your city.
Fast forward.
Took out a notice to auction off the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy campus for unpaid vacant property registration fees.
You ever start explaining your financial situation for no reason at all?
The city of Wilmington put a notice on the door handle of both of our schools, informing me that if we don't pay the past due vacant property registration fees and outstanding utilities by the 25th of Black August, they will sell our campus.
You ever get a bill so high you try to put it in the light like it's gonna change? Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay.
Brothers and sisters, can I ask you a question? Why were we not notified that they were going to try to sell our campus? Brothers and sisters, why are they trying to sell our campus at the very moment that our accounts are frozen? Brothers and sisters, is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that the city of Wilmington is trying to sell properties that we own and have been working on continuously behind our backs. They were going to sell our schools behind our backs. They didn't even tell us that they were going to try to sell our schools. We received no notice in the mail. We received no notice by email. We received no phone calls at all that they were going to try to sell our schools. Instead, they put a notice on the mail. Somebody stole one set of notifications and sent it to the YouTubian struggle streamers. Somebody stole the Frederick Douglass High School paperwork off.
Sir, we're struggle streamers. You are a struggle human. You are a struggle lifer because your life is a struggle. Your whole life is a struggle, sir.
The front door and sent it to the struggle streamers. But luckily for us, Sister Rod Ebony was able to get the paperwork off the Marcus Garvey school before the haters stole that paperwork. They put a notice on the door with rubber band and masking tape.
Because the way that my bank account is set up,
They put a notice on the school front door with a rubber band and masking tape from $5,000 a year to $12,000 a year. I'm gonna say it again. They are raising the vacant property registration fee this fall from $5,000 a year to $12,000 a year. Brothers and sisters, I want y'all to get ready for a protest. I want all FDMG donors and supporters to get ready for a protest.
Hey, if y'all go out there playing,
we may have to march for City Hall.
if y'all go out there playing in Wilmington, Delaware, they might have a National Guard out there that might be like, don't go out there playing with Dr. Umar. It ain't worth it.
Because of the racism. I'm gonna call it what it is, racism. Discriminatory treatment. Why did we get no notification that y'all were gonna sell our schools? Why did you not respond to any of our emails to retroactively apply our vacant?
Shout out to Maximum Speed. Do you think there's a world where he might be telling the truth? I personally don't believe he's telling the truth. I know he's scamming, but what if? Okay, let's break this down real quick. How can Dr. Umar or Auntie Umar be telling the truth? He can't. Because one, all this stuff is documented. That's the one thing. And I did the video. I posted a video about everything that was documented. I posted that video. A brother, KKC, I think his name is, he came up showing all the documentation of all of these taxes and all these bills being due, right? So that's the first reason why he's lying. The second reason is, well, you know what? He actually isn't lying. He isn't lying because he said it right here. He's not lying.
Have never asked the people for $1 in my life. Have never asked the people for $1 in my life.
So hit that.
Well, he's okay. Never mind. Hey, I tried to vouch. No, he's lying because he just told a bold-faced lie right there. He's lying. He said, "I never." Okay, if you think he's not lying, is this a lie right here?
This is going to Cash App. Where them donations at?
So right here, he said.
I've never asked the people for $1. Have never asked the people for $1 in my life. Have never asked the people for $1 in my life.
So hit that Cash App. Let me see more Cash App. Where them donations at?
So,
hey, bro,
you actually think he's not lying?
Hit the cash. Hey, hit the cash.
What's your name?
Nah, hit the cash app on my shit. Why y'all?
Maximum Speed. Do you think he's not lying when he just said that? He said he never asked for a donation ever in his life. Then he turns around and says, hit the Cash App. And then he turns around and says, here's another thing. He turns around and says, if he's breathing, he's lying fast. He turns around and says, my account is frozen. And in the same breath says, hit the Cash App, hit the Venmo, hit the PayPal. If your account is frozen, why would you be asking them to hit the Venmo and PayPal? Because his account isn't frozen. I'm just answering the person's question because they said, could he be telling the truth? The answer is no. Because if my account is frozen, I wouldn't have a Cash App. I wouldn't have Venmo. I wouldn't have a PayPal. Shout out to
one thing I will say though, like I don't, you can not have a bank account and have a Cash App. So maybe because I don't think you gotta have a bank account to have Apple Pay either. Like it just goes to like a digital account. It's still a bank, but it's like it's not going to like Western Union. I mean not Western Union, Wells Fargo or Bank of America.
Iceman Bam. The way you can tell he's lying is if his mouth is moving. Facts. I have seen you. Somebody trying to get at me. I've seen you ask for.
All right, John. Let me see if I can find something now. Poetic Flacco got a new one. He said this is shocking. Something about Diddy.
Money for days now, and I'm still asking for money.
All right, y'all. So we're going to Poetic Flacco, but y'all check out Mr. Let Go. That was his video, the last one.
Days yesterday, right? Yes. Can we play laser tag? Yes. Rematch.
Somebody check out Poetic Flacco right now. Y'all check out Poetic Flacco.
Diddy has not officially been released from prison yet, but he's already started his revenge season. He's already plotting revenge on any and everyone who did him wrong, starting with the news stations that was peddling lies about him while he was fighting this case. Diddy has officially filed a lawsuit against Courtney Burgess, Ariel Mitchell, and Nexstar Media Inc., which is News Nation. Ariel Mitchell is on your right and Courtney is on your left. Now, Ariel is a lawyer that's been super thirsty in the media for a very long time now. Ariel has been concerned with getting fame anyway. She knows how to get fame for a while now. Like, I first got aware of who Ariel was when she tried to represent a woman who was accusing Chris Brown of rape until Chris Brown provided receipts to show that, like, this woman was a freaking liar. When Ariel and this woman first went public with accusations against Chris Brown, Ariel did interviews asserting she did her due diligence. She's confident in the case they have moving forward until Chris Brown dropped the receipts proving they were liars. And then that case, all of a sudden, we never heard from Ariel and his woman together again. But when this Diddy situation started, Ariel started popping up with this dude called Courtney. And they began to do interviews accusing Diddy of some heinous things. Now, this was a situation where the Diddy thing is
I remember this.
Everybody thinks Diddy about
So this dude.
Everybody has a different story about Diddy. It's a media frenzy.
So it's crazy. This dude, he came out and said, he did say some crazy stuff about Diddy. He basically was like, Diddy was messing with underage people. And he said he had tapes with so-called stars and all this other stuff with Diddy and all this. But, I mean, Diddy gonna get his revenge because basically, like, bruh, I mean, where's the proof?
They probably thought they could have gotten away with coming on News Nation and telling lies about it. So Courtney, right, the man who showed up with Ariel, he came on News Nation and told News Nation that he's seen videotapes of freak-offs with Diddy and children.
Because my next guest just testified before a federal grand jury. He says he was in possession of a trove of digital evidence from Diddy's freak-off parties. His name is Courtney Burgess, and he said a friend gave him a
So this the craziest thing, y'all. If any of this was actually true, bro, they would have fried Diddy in court, bro. If they would have had tapes of him messing with children, they would have fried this man, bro. I really don't believe that this man had any kind of evidence against Diddy. Because, bro, you sound like you capping and you know what I'm saying, you thirsty for clout at this point.
Flash drives that belonged to the late Kim Porter. And if you follow this story, you'll know that Kim Porter is Diddy's ex-girlfriend and the mother of 4 of his kids.
So he just happened to have some flash drives from Diddy's deceased child's mother. Man, stop it.
On those drives, the witness says 8 videos featured 8 celebrities at Diddy freak offs or parties, and that 6 were males, 2 were females. The drive also included a manuscript of an alleged Kim Porter memoir, a memoir that her 4 kids insist is fake. Courtney Burgess told his story on a podcast before he told the grand jury today, and after he told the grand jury, and I mean immediately after, he booked it over to my set, and he and his attorney talked to me. I should tell you that he was very limited in how much detail he could go into about his testimony. And because the 8 people in the videos, the 8 celebrities in the videos were allegedly victims of sex crimes, we know who they are, but we will not be naming them, famous or not. Here now is my conversation with Courtney Burgess and Ariel Mitchell, who's his attorney, beginning with the question of whether the participants in the video even knew they were being recorded. Were there any cameras in places where you'd assume privacy, like bathrooms?
Well, I've never been in this house, but the picture, yes. That's what took place. Yeah.
He never been in this house. First thing, and then he say, oh, yes. You could tell somebody probably sitting in front of him. The lawyer probably sitting in front of him and telling him, edging him, telling him what to say or whatever, shit like that.
This dude's story is actually pretty crazy. So this dude, after the Diddy situation was gaining steam, he went on a podcast and talked about how he's Kim Porter's associate. Kim Porter gave him a hard drive with her memoir on the book that she wants to release, exposing Diddy before she passed away. He would also say he has about 6 tapes of Diddy, 8 I think, like 6 men, 2 women. Now, based on this podcast, the prosecutor subpoenaed him and demanded that he turn over whatever he has. He ain't have nothing. He didn't turn over not a goddamn thing.
Dang.
Goddamn thing. And the prosecutors, they stayed quiet after they interviewed him, because he was a grand jury witness. After they interviewed him, the prosecutors stayed quiet because they didn't want to have this huge egg on their face that this dude essentially trolled his way, into being subpoenaed and as a grand jury witness. It was crazy, right? So he didn't give the prosecutors nothing at all. He even did a TMZ interview where he would admit that he never met Diddy whatsoever. He never met Diddy. He was never in the same room as Diddy whatsoever. But somehow
he was cool
he
with
has
his
all
baby
this
mama.
information on Diddy, and he wants to believe that this all came from his ex-wife, Kim Porter.
Have the Feds been in contact with you? I did watch your YouTube interview. I saw as of 2 weeks ago they haven't been in contact with you. What about today?
Yes.
So they have been in contact with you. Is that why you're here today?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wow. So were you surprised, or was that the call they were kind of waiting for? Do you feel like the interview had anything to do with it, or?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you know Sean Combs?
Generation. Frank Lucas was my godfather and his father, and then we both was in the music business for 30 years together.
So you personally know him,
Not both, no person.
Sean Combs.
Not personally.
But you know of him, he knows of you.
Yeah. I used to be in Tupac, Hussein Fatal. He stopped a lot of my music.
Yeah, this man, he sound like he trying to drop a mixtape, dog. Like, nigga, they ask you, do you know Diddy? You talking about, you know Tupac and Hussein Fatal, and I used to be shop a lot about music. Bro, you sound like, hold on.
Sean Combs.
Not personally.
But you know of him, he knows of you.
Yeah. I used to be in Tupac, Hussein Fatal. He stopped a lot of my music. A lot of other people didn't care about it. You know what I'm saying? It's not around today.
You made a lot of allegations, right? Are you expected to eventually turn those things over, or?
Well, that's what we're gonna head over to do now. So we have a hearing now to determine what we're gonna do in terms of what documents we'll have to turn over.
She busted.
So why were you reporting that? Just to give testimony to the grand jury. He was subpoenaed by the court, so as we all know.
That's a Burberry jacket. I don't know what that
The
is.
marshals will come to your house as they came to his house.
Yeah, that shit is
Ariel,
kind of hard, though.
do you believe that the subpoenas were issued and executed based on the federal authorities' knowledge that these flash drives existed and had this kind of compromising material?
I think it was based on statements that Mr. Burgess made in a prior interview.
And those statements include descriptions of what the witness says he saw on those tapes. So I asked him about that, and he answered what he could, given the limitations imposed on him after testifying before the grand jury.
Milk's protein powers performance. Real nutrition for real strength. This is Buick. Now.
Hold on, y'all.
Buick.
So
Exceptional limitations imposed
hold on. So long story short, y'all, basically, long story short, this dude went on a podcast 98% 9 times out of 9 times lying on Diddy, and ended up being subpoenaed by the grand jury in the case. And then I guess they found out that he was lying and didn't have these so-called tapes or whatever. And I guess they tried to suppress it or hide it or whatever.
Him after testifying.
Because I was like, I heard all this shit too. I'm like, they talking about he was with young people and all this other stuff. And I'm like, bro, I don't know nothing about that. Like, we always heard certain things, but we ain't never heard nothing about no kids and all this other stuff. And then they start trying to bring Usher up in it and Justin Bieber. And we like, I don't know, bro.
Out of those 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 men and 2 women, how many of those 8 celebrities were close to being underage or potentially underage?
2 males.
2 males. And of those 8 celebrities, how many of them were intoxicated or under the influence of drugs?
This is going to be off.
You can look at that dude, take one look at him, and tell he's lying, bro. The dude even looks unsure about his allegations or the accusations he's even making against Diddy, right? He looks like he's completely BSing, and I'll be real, I can't prove it, right? In my humble opinion, and I have no facts to back it up, it feels like Ariel put him up to this, right? Because even if you look at and she's essentially controlling him. That, again, my opinion, I have no facts to back it up. That's completely my opinion. But that's how this would appear to me, right? Now, during this interview with News Nation, this dude, yo, if I'm Diddy, I'm in my jail cell watching this, and this is a dude who I've never met, I have no interaction with, we don't know each other, and you're on national television telling people that you have evidence or proof that I've committed these horrible things, you have these personal tapes of mine, you have a memoir from my ex-wife, and I've never met you in my life. I'm sitting back, bro, seething. So, on News Nation, now, News Nation did a wonderful job at cornering him, but they're also being sued for platforming this, which I don't know how far the News Nation lawsuit will go. But News Nation asked him very specific questions. He started off unsure, not wanting to answer the questions, and then he just gave it up. It feels like he started off not really knowing how to lie, and then just dedicated to the lie completely.
Speculation, I just want to preface it by he wouldn't know if
Appeared to be.
were right.
Sure.
Appeared to
Let
be
me rephrase
right,
it.
based on yes.
Understood. Out of the 8 celebrities who were recorded having intimate relations with Sean Combs, how many of them appear to be
look like a big fat
either
ass
inebriated or
liar, bro.
intoxicated or under the influence?
All of them. All of them.
Out of those 8, how many appear to be potentially victimized? How many might have been victimizing?
I think all, to be honest, all.
Yeah, this man, he a
Were
liar.
victims or were perpetrating?
He don't even
They were
look.
all 8 were victimized.
Yeah.
Listen.
Meaning, this was happening to them and
don't
they
even
were
sound sure.
inebriated.
Right. Not knowing, I guess, how much proof it was in it, but they was doing.
And of those 8, how many seemed to be potentially minors?
2 to 3, possibly 3.
2 to 3.
The prosecutors just took Diddy through a RICO trial. If this man had tapes,
Come on, bro.
flash drives of tapes of Diddy being involved with young women.
Come on, bro. I mean, I said it earlier, but yeah, come on, bro. If they would have had the real taste, bro, he would have been fried again.
You are young men.
Stir fried.
We don't know.
Green tomato fried.
But you think this wouldn't have came up at trial? He got subpoenaed. They demanded everything he has. Do you believe that this wouldn't have came up at trial? Now, I think Diddy was smart for kind of waiting until trial concluded, so it could be without a shadow of doubt. And now at this point, Diddy is just cleaning up. He went to trial. If there was any proof that this man was involved on tape, bro, on camera, bro.
Not so fast, huh? Tell me it looks worse than it is.
If there was any proof that this man was involved on tape, bro, on camera, bro. And there's what, 8 celebrities? 2 or 3 celebrities when they were young? Celebrities are still alive? Oh, Diddy would have been cooked. He would have been under the jail right now. You can't defeat 4K evidence on the video, homie. You can't defeat it. But that's the thing, it didn't exist at all. Now, so after saying that he has seen tapes, he has possession of tapes of Diddy involved with young women and young men, he would then speak on how in the world he got control or he got in possession of Kim Porter's memoir.
Also on the flash drives, Courtney, was what looked to be a manuscript written by, it appears to be a woman who had taken Kim Porter's private journals and had written a book. Is that accurate?
We don't know.
I
don't know how, yeah.
I don't know how, who wrote it.
You don't know.
Put it together, but it was from her.
You got it, but you don't know. You got it, man. They called you a motherfucking lie, bro.
What you received on the flash drive, was it the completed book or was it notes from Kim Porter that later were made into a book?
It was completed. It's only 60, only about 54 pages.
Sure, and in the beginning it says, Kim made me promise that if something happened to her, I would make sure this book became public to the world. The way Sean moved, I knew that was a promise I would have to fulfill.
Really?
Kim knew I was a woman of my word, and this book was going to make it to print. So it sounds like it is a woman who wrote up the notes from Kim Porter. Does that sound accurate?
It's have you read it? Yes. I haven't even read the book.
You got the file. Hold on, bro.
No.
So, come on, dog. Come on, bro. We gotta hit it on them.
Stop the cap. No voice.
So that's like I had these files or whatever on the USB. You don't think I'm gonna stick it into my laptop, my flip top, my PlayStation 3, 4, 5, and look at these damn things and see what's going on with it? Bro, y'all niggas tripping, bro. Talking about he got the files, he didn't even read it, he didn't look at it. You're a liar, bro.
And to be clear, he received it in its complete form. So I think just to make sure we have some clarity here, the manuscript that Mr. Burgess received.
The lawyer trying to save him because he sounds stupid, bro. Like she was like, oh yeah, just to make it clear, he just got it as a manuscript. Bitch, I'm reading that shit. Puffy baby mama basically wrote a freaking memoir, and I'm not gonna read it. That sound like some cap, bro. That's cap right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You looked at the tapes of him messing with kids, but you ain't read the manuscript, bit dog. It don't add up, bit.
Already in its complete form.
Shout out Poetic Flop.
It's not that he edited it or changed anything.
Got it.
He did give it to someone
Makes
else
sense.
who then edited it, but that's not how he received it.
Okay, so Ariel, did your client, Courtney, receive the book from the woman who seems to have written it, saying, I'm a woman of my word, and this book is going to make it to print?
I don't know if he received it from a man or a woman. He can answer.
I received it from a man. I tell you some.
So now you received it from a man.
Do you
Bruh,
know
come on, dog.
if
Can you make this
the
shit up, bro?
notes from the book
You
really
can't.
were
You can't
from
make this shit
Kim
up.
Porter?
It was, yes, because I spoke to her probably like 6 hours before I got it, received it.
So before he got it,
Yes.
So Kim
Just
Porter.
saying hi.
Okay.
Just saying hi and then.
Okay, Ariel, go ahead and give me clarity on the timeline.
No, I'm trying to get him to provide clarity.
Look. See,
was it a
look, him,
conversation with her?
look at the conversation, bro. Him and the lawyer can't even agree on the timeline, bro. Like, before y'all get up there on the national news work spewing shit like this against a man that's already going against a federal case against the government, bro. Y'all need to have y'all facts straight, bro. Like, you making him look bad, and you making yourself look even worse, because you look like you're lying. And I guess that's why Diddy coming out and finna sue these folks.
Right.
Talking to the person and he said, hold up, this is Courtney B right here. Let me say something to him. He said, I know him, put me on speaker. Then that's how we end up speaking.
And then later, somebody brought somebody else came and brought you the manuscript.
Right.
Diddy, I hope you get every penny.
I hope you get every penny too, bro. I hope you get it. I hope you get
Like, literally,
200
counting
million.
up hand by hand.
Nigga, you tried to bury me, bro, and you lying on national
Count the
TV,
$100
dog.
million in pennies when they hand it over to you, man. Yo, bro, News Nation, I can even tell by the way they are even interviewing him or asking him questions. They know they do this capping. They know he is full of ish. They know he and he ain't telling the truth. But for some reason, they didn't stop him and they continue to platform it. Come on, bro. First you got it from
they
Kim
messed
Porter,
up, bro.
and then you got it from Kim Porter's boyfriend. And then you got it from, no, I spoke to Kim Porter, so I confirmed. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, make it make sense.
But at the time that this was happening, there were so many people doing this. Bro, Tony Busby had about 200 people lining up putting accusations on Diddy. There were so many people doing this that, it was so congested that we really couldn't even make out who's telling the truth and who's not.
Who was lying?
Right
Yeah,
now,
it was
because
just
the smoke is clear and we can watch this back and assess a lot of these claims individually. And a lot of these things is just laughable. And it don't make sense, it's ridiculous. But let me know in the comment section, man, what do you guys think about this, all right? Do y'all believe? Right? Do y'all believe?
Okay, check this out, y'all. So, we're about to do Panda Press. Drake vs. UMG lawsuit gets ugly. Man, I'm about sick of this Drake dude, but we gonna go through this. We got Panda Press. Y'all check out Panda Press too. But that was Poetic Flacco last video we did about this Courtney Burgess
I honestly
bitch.
don't know what you're talking about.
I would think.
Courtney Burgess is a bitch. He's a whore.
I think Drake just crossed that line you don't uncross. This lawsuit ain't about making peace anymore. It's about destruction. And the way he's moving now, it's got everybody from industry suits to YouTubers shook. But here's the thing, the paperwork just dropped, and buried in those pages is a game plan so wild, you might start looking at Drake different forever. See, when this case first popped off, Drake was still in PR mode, smiling for the cameras, trying to make sure nobody thought he was out here trying to ruin hip hop or get back at Kendrick for that battle. But now, nah, those days are done. The new court filings just dropped, and bruh, buried in those pages is a game plan so cold, so calculated, you might start looking at Drake different forever. I'm talking witness list longer than a CVS receipt, subpoenas flying across the world, and shots at people you would never think would get pulled into this war. And once you hear who and what Drake's targeting now, you're gonna realize this ain't business, this is personal. When this lawsuit first hit, Drake was still playing the nice guy game, smiling in interviews, making sure folks didn't think he was some bitter rapper suing a whole label just cause Kendrick won a battle. His team even dropped that official statement saying, nah, This ain't about Kendrick. This is about UMG using shady tactics to push Not Like Us and smear his name. But now, forget that. That Drake is gone. The man we're seeing today, he don't care if you think he's petty, bitter, or the villain in this story.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. We don't care.
He's in that I want blood phase. He's looking at anyone he feels played a part in his loss. And instead of repairing the image, he's ready to burn it down. And trust me, the paperwork proves
Damn,
the
son.
tone's different, the targets are different, and the patience gone. Drake's not asking for respect anymore. He's demanding payback. And the way he's about to go about it, let's just say some people's phones are about to ring that never thought they'd hear from Drake's lawyers. So boom, first big sign, Drake's done playing nice. This witness list. My man didn't just jot down a couple names. Nah, Drake's lawyers pulled out the infinity scroll. 63 potential witnesses. 63, bruh. You know how crazy that is? That's not a list. That's a damn festival lineup. And it ain't just the usual suspects. We're talking Spotify, Sirius XM, Twitch, hell, Napster's on there. Pages of names. It just keeps going. Drake's not trying to settle this quiet. He's building.
I think I ain't gotta be joking with the Napster shit, right? He no way in the fuck, right? Napster can't be on there, right? Napster can't be on there. Panda Press, you capping on that one, not Napster, dog.
In a case that touches every corner of the music and media world. Like he's saying, you stood next to my enemy, you're now my problem.
Legal action against Universal Music Group over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us continues. According to reports, Drake's legal team has listed 63 potential witnesses. 63 in its initial disclosure filing regarding the defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group. And it's literally like he has everyone from like Spotify to Sirius XM to Twitch, like, bro, it's 63.
Knows everybody.
Like, when I saw the pages, I was like, oh, it just keeps going and going and going.
No, it ain't going out there.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was definitely looking for Ebro's name on the list.
Why you always looking for me?
Cause you know because you.
Yeah, wait, what?
Because you're you, Ebro. Why would you be on the? You know.
Why would I?
Listen,
Yo, but they got like real talk, Napsters on it.
Yeah.
Deezer, Napster. Like, it's literally anyone.
My bad, y'all. Panda Press, my bad. I didn't mean to not believe. Bruh, if Napster's on this list, bro, I'm looking at you totally different, bro, my G. I don't even remember the last time, nigga, I heard of Napster, bro. I didn't even know Napster was still a website, my nigga. Like,
That had anybody that features
that's crazy.
the song Not Like Us in any way, shape, or form, it feels like is on it.
Yeah.
But I think this is specific.
Ebro, you watch football? Yep, that's you. Instagram is on that. Ebro, you post a lot?
Wait till you see who else is on his radar. It gets even messier from here. Now here's where it gets spicy. Drake's got his sights on one dude in particular, Kojo Asamoah. If you don't know, Kojo's not just some random name. He's a Kendrick Lamar associate, used to handle marketing for him, and now he's an exec over at Interscope. But his resume, let's just say it ain't exactly clean. We're talking past indictments for fraud and not little scammer fraud either. $100 million fraud charges, plus burglary, arson. Man's rap sheet looked like a Netflix crime doc. But in the music game, Kojo's got a reputation for one thing: stream farm. He knows how to juice those numbers, get you in the algorithm, flood your track with bots so it looks like the whole world's bumping your record. Not saying he did that for Kendrick, no proof, but that's the skill set. That's the lane he's known for. Drake clearly thinks this dude played a major role in Kendrick winning that battle. So major, he literally name dropped him in Family Matters.
Anthony set up the plays. Kojo be charging you double for him.
Which means this ain't just legal strap. This is personal shots wrapped up in a lawsuit. Drake didn't just have Kojo Men Asamoah's name sitting in a dusty court filing. Nah, he already threw shots at him in the music. If you go back to Family Matters, there's a bar where Drake drops a line that had folks scratching their heads at the time. Turns out it was a direct wink at Kojo. See, Kojo's marketing company is called Nowhere to Hide LLC. That's not exactly a name the average fan would catch. It's one of those inside
know what I hide
references
and know what I
only Kendrick's
mean.
circle would recognize.
That's what Drake
But
said.
Drake slid it in there, basically saying,
Drake said,
"I know your little secret." And he wasn't subtle. He even phrased it so that Kendrick's camp knew exactly.
He said, you know what you hide and know
Most
you
fans
mean.
didn't get it in real time, but when you replay that
Damn.
with this info in mind, you
broke
hear it
that shit
different.
down.
You realize Drake was taking aim at the behind-the-scenes guy he thinks helped tilt the battle. That's why this ain't just about UMG in court. It's about putting Kojo's name in lights, the kind you can't hide from. Now here's where Drake's persistence turns into a whole side mission. He's been trying to get Kojo served for months. And Kojo been moving like he's in witness protection. They even chased leads all the way to Ghana, bro. The problem is they can never pin him down in person. So Drake's team said, bet, we'll hit him in the inbox. Yup, they subpoenaed him by email. That's wild. Court docs show they sent it to multiple addresses, including his company domain and even a Gmail tied to DJ Vinyl Productions. Legally,
damn, this man's suing everybody, bro.
Acquire new games,
Don't man sue me, goddamn.
You'll burn rubber.
DJ Vinyl Productions. Legally, that's a gamble. Kojo could just pop up later like, yeah, I don't use that email anymore. But the judge had already approved alternative service, which means they can hit you digitally if you duck in real life service. Bottom line, Drake wasn't letting this man stay in the shadows.
You gonna learn today.
Even if he had to send the paperwork sent from my iPhone at the bottom, Kojo was gonna get that subpoena. Now this is where a lot of folks started side-eyeing Drake, cause yeah, Kojo might have a shady past, but right now, he's basically a marketing guy. Dude's feeding his family, running campaigns, doing his little digital hustle. Even if Kojo did boost streams for Not Like Us, some people feel like, yo, that's his job. That's what marketing teams do. And Drake going after him personally, pulling him into a $1 billion war between superstars, for some it feels like overkill. I've even seen people call it snitching, like Drake's dragging someone into court who wasn't out here dissing him, just working behind the scenes. And yeah, that's a stretch, but I get why folks feel like it's unnecessary smoke. Then again, we're talking billions on the line in this lawsuit. If I'm Drake, maybe I don't care whose life gets flipped upside down. The old "it's just business" line starts making sense when that many zeros are involved. Still, if you thought this was as far as he go, nah, the next move shows Drake's ready to take it even further. All right, so now Drake's not just aiming at execs and marketing guys. He's stepping into a whole new lane, coming for YouTubers. One of the filings straight up calls out the NFR podcast. He's asking for every document, email, DM, carrier pigeon, whatever, showing payments from a guy named Ramon Alvarez Mikel to Nayoff for pushing pro-Kendrick narratives and planting positive Kendrick comments in their social. Translation, Drake thinks somebody was sliding them cash to gas up Kendrick and trash him. And just to make it messier, right after this filing dropped, Nayoff's main Twitter page with a huge following got suspended. Now, nobody's saying Drake pulled the plug, no proof, but the timing, bruh, it's like dropping a match right after a gas leak, and people are split. Some say Nayoff's biased, they lean Kendrick when they talk battle, but they've also posted about Drake's music. They're not out here doing hit pieces every week.
Drake versus Kendrick, song for song. Let's see who wins by the end of 10 rounds. We're starting off with Luther versus Slimy Lounge, both featuring SZA.
I prefer song of all, I'm not gonna lie to you.
1-0 Drake. Next up, we have Humble versus God's Plan. Center big fan of God's Plan, win Humble. All right, so it's 1-1. Next up, Element by Kendrick versus Energy by Drake. Oh, I'm gonna be going with Element. I'm going Element. All right, you got 2-1 Kendrick. Next up, two intros. Whack Out Murals versus Champagne Poetry. Champagne Poetry. Wow, okay. That's crazy. 2-2. Next up, we have Pride versus Jungle. Pride. You gotta go Pride, okay. That's 3-2 Kendrick. Next up, Backseat Freestyle by Kendrick versus Chicago Freestyle by Drake. Yeah, I know. I wanted to do this to you. I wanted to give you fucking tough ones. Oh, no, Backseat Freestyle. I'm Backseat, yeah. Okay, 4-2 for Kendrick. Next up, we have N95 versus Jimmy Cooks. Two songs from 2020. Sure, Jimmy Cooks. I think Jimmy Cooks. 4-3 for Kendrick. Next up, we have Mad City versus
song.
Mad City.
No, but wait, bringing the Kiki and stuff there. What are you doing? We're not seeing.
Good Kid, Mad City, yeah, of course.
Okay, that's 5-4. Next up, we're gonna go a bonus round. ADHD versus headlines. What are you taking?
Headlines, bro.
Wow, 5-5. Okay, the last round. It's two more R&B centric songs you could say. Love versus Teenage Fever. What are you taking? What are you taking here?
Drake's performance on Teenage Fever is a lot better.
Still, Drake lumped them into the "you're part of the problem" bucket, which means if you thought being a content creator kept
So that's crazy. It's like they was like the dude was kind of fair on, you know, judging the songs and things of that nature, and they still got them in the lawsuit. Like
out of this
he didn't
world,
say
nope,
Kendrick.
not
He because he picked Drake on some song. He picked Kendrick on some others. Like it was fair. Like I mean. Even though we know Kendrick's shit was better anyway, but
and Drake didn't stop at NFR. Nah, next on the hit list, a YouTuber named Screwface. This dude went crazy during the battle. His "Not Like Us" reaction alone did like 4 million views.
And they got Screwface in the lawsuit. Wow, I gotta go and see a Screwface page up here now. Let me see.
His other Kendrick diss reactions put $1 million each. That's influence. And Drake, he's convinced Screwface wasn't just reacting for clicks. He thinks Kendrick's camp actually paid him. Now, I'll keep it real. I'm not Screwface's biggest fan. Man's got a rep for switching sides when it benefits him. One minute he's paying to meet No Jumper hosts, the next he's dissing them after the Kendrick wave brought him a new fan base. Same with academics. Used to ride for him, now he's against him. That's grifter behavior if you ask me. But here's the thing, just because he's a clout chaser, don't mean he got a check from Kendrick. During that battle, the algorithm was printing money for anybody reacting to those songs. You didn't need to be paid. The views themselves.
See, what was crazy was I listened to Kendrick and Drake, but when the whole, like, everything started, I was just like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, let go, let's get it. Like, I had just like the fact that the whole rap scene was heating back up with beef, and you know what I'm saying, we getting lyrics out of this shit. So I'm like, I listen to both of them niggas. But when I seen Kendrick start, like, you know, overpowering this nigga, I was just like, hey, bro, it is what it is. I mean, men lie, women lie. Numbers don't lie, bro.
With a bag. So yeah, I think Drake's reaching on this one. And even though I don't mess with Screwface heavy, going after YouTubers' freedom to make content.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Stop losing your stuff.
We gotta run that one back. We gotta run that back, y'all. I got commercials. Give me a second.
Oh, man.
That's a slippery slope. And even though I don't mess with Screwface heavy, going after YouTubers' freedom to make content.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
That's a slippery slope. Once you start that, you're not just fighting Kendrick. You're fighting the whole internet. Look, I don't care if a YouTuber's biased, corny, or flip-flopping every week. Once you start dragging creators into court over their opinions or reactions, that's out of pocket. YouTube's the Wild West. People react, people pick side, people.
Bro, that's like going against somebody like me or something, bro. Like, if I got an opinion, you hate me for my opinion?
Troll. That's the game. And yeah, some channels lean one way because it keeps their audience happy, but trying to legally choke that out, nah, that's a different type of control. I've seen artists clap back at media before, but Drake's literally making content bias part of $1 billion lawsuit. If this becomes a trend, what's next? Serving subpoenas to Twitter users who posted the wrong meme?
Are you stupid or something?
Even if you win in court, you lose in the culture when you look like you're punching down. And that's what this feels like. A billionaire throwing haymakers at dudes in their bedrooms with a ring light. Now this right here, this is where even some Drake fans started saying, "Aight, bro, that's that's what this feels like. A billionaire throwing haymakers at dudes in their bedrooms with a ring light. Now this right here, this is where even some Drake fans started saying, "Aight, bro, that's too far." In one of the filings, Drake's team is demanding all documents and communications about any allegations of domestic violence, violence against women, or, here's the eyebrow raiser, other forms of violence tied to Kendrick Lamar. The domestic violence part, I get why it's there. That could connect to the counterclaim strategy, especially since Kendrick could hit Drake with a defamation suit over certain lyrics. But when you tack on other forms of violence, that's when it starts looking like a fishing expedition. Like you're not just defending yourself anymore. You're digging for anything that could bury the man. And bruh, we're talking about a rap battle that turned into a court battle. Now it's feeling like an episode of Law and Order hip hop. Drake's
okay, Law and Order. We gotta get the Law and Order. We gotta get the Law and Order sound though, bro. Like, I'm gonna play a little bit louder. Or it sounds like some.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
So you did all that for some rap, nigga?
Out here trying to find out where the bodies are buried, figuratively or literally. And that's got a lot of people uncomfortable. Even some of his own supporters are saying, this ain't it. See, here's the part that really makes me pause. That little phrase, other forms of violence.
What do you mean by that?
You didn't accuse Kendrick of shooting anyone during the battle. You didn't accuse him of running up on anybody's block. So why are you suddenly asking for dirt on any violent act he's ever been tied to? That's not lawsuit strategy. That's op behavior. You're basically telling the court, hey, if he's ever slapped a dude in high school, I want to know about it. And yeah, I get it. The lawyers are thinking, if we can prove a pattern, we can win. But at some point, this stops being about winning a case and starts looking like you're trying to lock a man up for life. Even if Kendrick did something foul, if it's not connected to you and is it in the paperwork? That's the part that feels like Drake's playing detective on stuff that ain't even part of the battle. Drake's lawyers decide.
So basically, they saying Drake trying to go in the deepest, darkest secrets of Kendrick. And if Kendrick did something wrong, he's trying to get him in trouble to get him fucked up with the law. That's some buster ass shit, bro. That's some buster shit right there, bro.
To throw a Hail Mary. They filed a request for every doc, text, or email about Dave Free, Kendrick's longtime collaborator, and his relationship with Kendrick's kids. Let's be real, we all know where that's going.
Y'all know what's going on, and so do I.
They're basically hoping to find anything that could spark doubt about paternity. Like maybe they stumble on some old comment, something they can twist into, well, maybe those kids ain't his. The problem, this isn't just weak, it's reckless. There's zero evidence Dave Free's the father of Kendrick's kids. And even Drake knows that lyric was pure battle trash talk. So what's the point of putting this in a $1 billion lawsuit? To me, it looks like fishing for a gotcha moment that probably ain't there. And honestly, if you're worried about Kendrick clapping back with a counterclaim, maybe don't double down on the most obviously false stuff you said. At this point, I'm just sitting back watching like it's a Netflix series. Drake started this thing saying it's about UMG, not Kendrick. Now,
Bro, this shit started like last, I think April is when Like That came out. Bro, we almost a year and a half into this beef, and we still talking about it, bro. Like, this is crazy, Big G.
Like Kendrick's name is all over the hit list. He's going after execs, marketing dudes, YouTubers, podcasters, anybody he thinks had even a pinky in the pie. And yeah, I get it. When you're talking billions on the table, emotions go out the window. But some of these moves, they're starting to feel less like strategy, more like a personal vendetta. Maybe Drake's team knows something we don't. Maybe there's a bigger picture. But from the outside, it looks like he's throwing every punch he can, hoping one lands hard enough to take Kendrick out legally, since the battle did. Either way, this case is already way messier than anyone thought. In the next filings,
y'all check out Panda Press. He got some good content. Okay, so we going to Petty Show. This a wild one. I ain't never seen this. 2 hours ago, Snoop pulls up on Black Sam for exposing he helped Big U set up Nip. Wow. This one might be a good one.
Nipsey Hussle's brother Black Sam pushes Rockstar 2800 out of the Marathon Burger grand opening on Melrose Ave. Listen, Black Sam is standing on business. And I know Nipsey is up there looking down like, that's my big brother, man.
Don't come over here.
I remember this. Dude came over there talking shit at the burger spot.
Go get it. At the speed of the
So Nipsey Hussle's brother has a burger spot.
Going down the line to find peace of mind. Can you understand that at all times?
Minutes after Black Sam called out Big U over Nip's setup, Snoop Dogg was suddenly in his face, and people are convinced it wasn't by chance. According to people close to the situation, Snoop's been seen around the same circle Sam's been calling out, and that's why this pull-up has everybody reading between the lines. And for people in LA, those circles aren't just social, they're political. Aligning with one side can mean shutting the other out for good. Big U's name has been tied to whispers about Nip's final days for years, so when Sam said it out loud and Snoop showed up, the room shifted. But this face-to-face moment between Snoop and Sam, that might be the clearest sign yet that there's way more going on behind the scenes. When Snoop pulled up on Black Sam, it didn't feel like a friendly link-up. It felt like he was stepping straight into enemy territory, and everybody watching knew it. This tension didn't come out of nowhere. Just weeks before, Sam was on the front lines at the opening of Marathon Burger, and Sam didn't just cut ribbons, he pressed West Coast Crip rapper Rockstar 2800 face-to-face. Watch how he lays down the rules.
Come on, bro. He was straight for hustle. Don't come over here. Don't come over here trying to Hey, guess what? Don't do something and come back.
In the footage, Sam's on the front lines, confronting West Coast Crip rapper Rockstar 2800. And he wasn't just checking him, he was pressing him, letting him know flat out, if you're not putting in work to defend Nip's name, you don't belong there.
That disrespect over you in that bro.
And here's where it gets layered. Rockstar 2800 is tied directly to Whack 100, one of Nip's most vocal critics since he passed. And Whack, he's been in a long, ugly back and forth with Nip's camp ever since Nip passed. Whack's made it his mission to publicly question Nip's street credibility, and that's something Sam has never taken lightly.
So the nigga Whack, bro, like Whack is definitely what his name say. Whack, big dog. Like Whack is definitely Whack. Like we're not dealing with Whack 100, bro. Like we feel like Whack 100 is a rat, allegedly. He's a rat, allegedly.
Black Sam, Nipsey's brother, he told me he's a rat.
And that's crazy.
That's
crazy. The first thing come out of his mouth is rat. That's what he called everybody else. You a rat. You a rat. Nigga, you a rat, nigga. You a fucking rat, nigga.
First got Nipsey signed, Nipsey come back, fall out. It went down, there was a fight, rumble happened. Really big dude knocked Nipsey out. Black Sam comes out, fires 3-4 shots in the head. He's fresh out the penitentiary. Police hit him right across the street, they see it. They come in, they arrest everybody. Black Sam's on parole. We bail Big U out. Big U tells us, the police tell him, they let Black Sam go before he got a bail. Which is, gun, fire, fresh out, things will happen like that. He tell him that's one of ours, leave him alone. So all these years, I've been looking at him like he's a rat anyway.
But here's the thread people don't always see. Whack 100 is tight with Big U. And Big U, that's the name that keeps circling back in every whispered theory about Nipsey's last days. The same Big U who mentored Nip early on, but also had deep, complicated, and at times hostile history with him. So Sam's standing there telling Rockstar to get gone if he's not demonstrating for hustle. And Rockstar was not going to stay silent and let Sam embarrass him like that.
I got love for Nip, I got love for the family. I ain't got no hate in my heart, ain't no hate in my heart at all. My heart pure. You understand? I care about them still to this day. It's nothing but a phone call. It's nothing we can talk. Yeah. Do I want my fade? Yeah. For I did it? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I just felt like it was out of pocket. But after that, we shake hands, whatever. Well, we ain't never got to talk again. However, whatever it's got to be, it's got to be. You know what I'm saying? So just leave it at that. But like I said, I ain't got no hate in my heart. I'm not going to say nothing bad.
But it's not just about Rockstar. He's tied to Whack 100, the same Whack 100 who's been publicly trying to strip Nip of his street credibility since day one.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, he dealing with somebody who talking about Nip was like this right here, like funny, like bro, like Nip was not no fruit pop. I don't know the man, but I'm just saying I don't believe in my heart, nigga, that Nip was no motherfucking fruit pop, bro. I don't believe that, bro. Like you can't, ain't nothing you can tell, bro. Look at the man wife, bro. Who the fuck gonna be a fruit pop with a wife looking like that? The fuck?
And that connection matters because Wack's been locked in with Big U for years. And like it or not, Snoop's name has been spotted moving in that orbit.
What up, buddy? Hey. The big homie. Yes, sir. TV superstar. Neighborhood star. Come on, man. You look good up here.
He even talked about the checking in system that Big U is very vocal about.
I'm not around Big U. I'm not.
Hey, we check it in, baby.
Man, the check in is real. When your feet hit the street, you better check in.
Hey, look, hold on. That's so.
Yeah.
That's so.
Big U literally said the same thing here.
When I go to Chicago, I respect Chicago. Wholeheartedly, I check in. When I go to Atlanta, I check in. When I go places, I check in. And I don't think nobody is safe. I know dudes right now from LA who are actual gang members, who have been robbed for their jewelry, who real killers. Like who really real killers, like.
That's why, when Snoop and Sam ended up in the same space, it was more than a run-in. This was the moment for Sam to let his energy speak for him. People in the room said you could feel the static, no shouting, just two men standing on opposite sides of the same history. And to make it even more layered, this isn't the first time Sam's had to make that stance in public. He's pressed Brick Baby over his ties to Eric Holder, the man convicted of killing Nip.
Because me and Sam weren't seeing eye to eye at one point when I first came home over the obvious. You know what I mean? And we had our sit down and we hollered.
So Brick Baby was basically saying that the dude that unalived Black Sam brother, which is Nipsey Hussle, we all know him. Brick Baby was basically saying he knew he was cool with his name Shitty Cuz. But at the end of the day, bro, if you coming out of wherever you coming out of, prison or whatever, like, bro, why would you put yourself in a situation or even say anything to put that out there like that? Like, bro, you put the green light on yourself. Like, bro, if you know you knew the dude, why you out here like, oh yeah, I knew him and all this and we was cool and nah, bro, we ain't doing that. Definitely.
But I had seen certain people before I had seen Sam, and they could have relayed that message to me. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people didn't. So that means they was playing both sides.
Wait, so something happened, right? Didn't you, was it a conference con?
Yeah.
You ran into Black Sam and a bunch of people around him.
Yeah.
And they approached you.
Well, I approached them.
You approached them?
Yeah, I went over there to the All Money In thing. It was a little, me and Sam had a disagreement.
I mean, was it because thing?
Yeah, that's what I said, over the obvious.
In fact, Brick Baby revealed that Nipsey's dad stopped them from having a fight.
We didn't have an altercation and then we dispersed or whatever. No, I wasn't going nowhere. I'm like, big bro, we gotta figure it out.
How'd that conversation go?
It went from him coming from a place of not understanding, he's neglecting certain stuff. Like, you're putting me in a position that you know I'm not in, only because you're hurt. You get what I'm saying? And I can't tell him how to mourn, but you holding me responsible for another man's action. First and foremost, I was in jail, and you know how much I love your brother. How about this? When we were fighting, and Nipsey's dad seen who he was fighting, he like, that's
So, not gonna lie, this video was a lot of fun to make because, believe it or not, I don't actually know that much about advanced math.
And Nipsey's dad seen who he was fighting. He like, that's, bro, what the What you doing? Like, this is y'all brother. Like, what the f*** are y'all fighting for? He didn't even understand.
Sam has confronted people who downplayed Nip's name in interviews. And here's the part that burns. Wax close with Big U, and Big U still got Snoop around him. So for Sam, Snoop's pull-up isn't just bad timing. It's a public link to the same circle he's been calling out. This is where the pull-up stops being a celebrity moment and starts being a statement. Sam's telling everybody that loyalty is action, not talk. And if you're aligning yourself with people who moved against his brother, you're automatically on the wrong side. But here's the thing, to really understand why that
And they say Snoop and Nip was supposed to be close, y'all, so.
pull-up was more than just a cold stare, you have to go back, not just to Nipsey's time, but decades before. Because this pattern is not new. In fact, some say we've seen it before, back in the death row days with Tupac. And guess who was in the middle of both stories? Snoop. See, the Big U and Nipsey relationship didn't start as beef. In the mid-2000s, Big U, fresh out of prison and already a respected figure in the rolling 60s, helped Nip get his first big break. We're talking early verses, music video pushes, connections to major industry names. At one point, Big U was part of the reason Nip got on Tupac's posthumous album, Pax Life, a move that had Nip buzzing in LA before most people outside the city knew his name.
That's my little homeboy. We grew up in the same neighborhood I did. When I came out, I was out about 2 years, and I heard his music. And after I heard his music, I took a liking to it. I felt he could be the next one to take us both to the next level. So I hollered at him. Guy with LT helped me get him on the Tupac song. He gave us love on that. He did Tupac with L.A. Drake. That took off. Then we came back and felt there was some love. Bullets ain't got no name. Then we kind of just did a lot of street work.
But the shine didn't last. According to Nip, the contract with Big U's label was restrictive. A 10-year production deal starting in 2009, ending in 2019. The same year Nip was killed. Nip wanted out. And when you're tied into LA street politics, walking away from a deal isn't just a paperwork thing, it's a respect thing.
That's
this is where
crazy, because I remember the day Nipsey Hussle died, bro. Like, it was 2019, and I guess he got killed on the 31st, the day before April. I think he got killed on March 31st. And I don't know if I was sleeping through the day, and I woke up in the morning and I was doing what I was doing. I'm looking at my feed, and I'm like, man, why they keep showing Nipsey Hussle? Like, what? Like, you know, it's like I didn't see it at first. Then I was like, it said R.I.P. And I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? What happened? And y'all know what happened.
to look less like a business disagreement and more like a personal rift. Nip recorded You Don't Got a Clue, a diss track many believe was aimed squarely at Big U, calling out anyone trying to control his career. After that, things got physical. Multiple accounts from Loose Cannon to Whack 100 claim Big U confronted Nip, challenged him to a fight, and it ended with Black Sam firing shots in the air to break it up. From that point on, Sam and Big U weren't just not friends. They were on opposite sides. And if you know Sam, you know he's not the type to forgive and forget just because the cameras are on. Here's where Snoop comes back in. Despite knowing the history, Snoop kept appearing alongside Big U. For Sam, that's deja vu. He's seen Snoop stand next to people his allies were beefing with before, all the way back in the Tupac days. Back in the 90s, Pac had the East Coast, West Coast war blazing, and loyalty lines were sharp. You were either with Pac or against him. But after Hit 'Em Up, after all the bad boy disses, Snoop went on a New York radio station and said this.
They tried to get me to not like Puffy and Biggie while I was in the middle of the Death Row Bad Boy feud. And I made a choice that I had no issues with them. That was the Angie Martinez interview back in the days that created havoc between me and Death Row because I still know my values. Exactly.
Because when you said, I ain't got no issues.
I said, I'll do a song. I want to do a song with them. That's how I ended. I said, I ain't got no issues with Puffy and Biggie. I want to do a song with them.
Middle of the war.
In New York.
In New York.
On Hot 97.
Wow.
Because that's how I felt.
Even Napoleon from the Outlaws has said Snoop had a habit of smiling in Pac's face while low-key aligning himself with the very people Pac was beefing with. And in hindsight, some fans are starting to see the same energy in this Nipsey situation. But if you believe certain voices in the LA scene, Nip's murder wasn't just random. In a Big Boy interview, Sam himself hinted that Eric Holder, Nip's killer, was supposed to do a job, and somebody sent him.
It just don't make no sense. It's not random. You know, I know Hustle. You know, ain't nobody gonna say nothing crazy to Hustle, because they know what come with it. No matter what age you are. Because I ain't saying nothing crazy to Hustle.
wherever.
Damn, son.
Kershaw Slauson, definitely you're not saying nothing crazy. You're gonna come, you're gonna tuck your tail, be humble, and if not, you get beat up on the spot. You done did it a million times. Hustle done did it a million times. So the fact that he left, telling me everything I need to know.
Loose Cannon, who, by the way, was later named as part of Big U's alleged extortion operation in court filings, even claimed Big U told him Nip was dead before it happened. He says he called Nip right after Big U told him, and Nip picked up the phone alive.
I could have probably stopped it.
Loose Cannon's stupid. He told me he could have stopped the shit. Dumbass. You stupid.
By the way, was later named as part of Big U's alleged extortion operation in court filings, even claimed Big U told him Nip was dead before it happened. He says he called Nip right after Big U told him, and Nip picked up the phone alive.
I could have probably stopped it.
After
I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you because or whatever like that, I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought that you gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homie blowing me up like they just Nipsey.
Wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got.
Yeah.
You panic, call Nip. Nip answer the phone.
Yeah. And
you like
they're talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
there under the pecan tree, as she did countless times that day.
Luso goddamn slow. You might not even had even thought to say nothing to this man.
You don't even know him that you got that call from you.
30 minutes later, Nip was gone. That timeline doesn't just raise questions, it changes the story completely. And if you're Sam hearing that, seeing Snoop still standing shoulder to shoulder with Big U, the same way he once did with people Pac was beefing with, that's more than bad optics. That's history repeating itself. Now the tension between Snoop and Black Sam hasn't cooled down, it's spread. And now it's tangled up in something much bigger. Federal indictments, old street debts, and a power game that goes back decades. Let's start with the paperwork nobody wants to talk about. In February 2025, the feds quietly unsealed a multi-layer criminal complaint against Big U. On paper, it's extortion, property shakedowns, and gang tax collections. But off paper, the whispers are way more calculated. Street insiders claim this is the same network that's been deciding who gets to rise in LA's rap scene, and who gets taken out before they can really shine. And it's not just Big U. Days after that complaint hit, Brick Baby also got bagged on possession, conspiracy, and suspected coordination on what insiders are calling cleanup work for the network. Now here's where Snoop comes in. His name isn't in the paperwork yet, but old photos and event footage show him with both Big U and Brick Baby even after Nip's death. But there's another theory floating around, and it's the one that's got people nervous. They're saying there's a West Coast power shuffle happening right now. With certain OGs facing Fed time, there's a vacuum, and whoever aligns themselves with the right figures today could end up controlling tours, label deals, and streaming money for the next decade. If that's true, then Snoop isn't just keeping the peace. He's securing his seat at the table, even if it means standing opposite the very people still fighting to protect Nip's legacy. And it's not just the streets saying it. Bloggers, podcasters, even former industry insiders have started threading old photos, interviews, and quiet fallouts together, painting a picture where Snoop might not be the hero in Nip's story, but a piece of the machinery that kept certain narratives quiet. Meanwhile, the Marathon camp hasn't softened their stance. Sam's been on record saying certain people can't come over here, a direct line believed to be aimed at the same circle Snoop still associates with. And every time Snoop pops up next to one of those faces, it's like throwing gas on a low-burning fire.
All right, y'all. We're going to Cat Williams. Same show.
Epstein.
Petty show. Y'all check out the Petty
Like
show. Same video. Same stream.
Have existed
Petty show.
throughout history.
The
Would
Petty
Diddy
show.
pledge allegiance to Donald Trump in return for a pardon?
I think you want to know the truth. I think yes.
Cat Williams didn't just hint, he straight up told the world that Diddy might be sitting on the kind of dirt that could end Donald Trump's career overnight. He's talking Epstein tapes, the same ones everyone swears disappeared, allegedly in Diddy's hands, showing Trump in places and situations the public was never supposed to see. And before you think this is just wild talk, right after whispers of this blackmail started making the rounds in industry circles, Trump's entire tone toward Diddy flipped. Within days, insiders say he told the judge to go maximum sentence. No pardon, just bury him. And when you look at the receipts like Trump's wedding photos with Epstein, you start to understand why a man like Diddy, famous for filming everything, would be the last person Trump wants holding those tapes. Before the courtroom drama, Diddy and Trump were tight, and those years together put Trump in rooms and in photos that now make the blackmail whispers dangerous. We're talking late 90s into the early 2000s, with Diddy still Puff Daddy, dripping in shiny suits, dominating the Billboard charts, and making guest appearances on MTV Cribs. Trump was riding high as New York's loudest mogul, hosting parties that were more photo ops than social events, cashing in on the Apprentice hype before reality TV fully exploded. Trump was out here telling interviewers just where he stands with Diddy, making it clear he's always sticking up for him.
Working for Diddy.
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy. Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that
Oh,
question.
wow. I think he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him.
And Diddy, who was notoriously careful about associating with political figures, wasn't shy about being seen next to Trump. They were photographed at fashion events, charity galas, and private parties that the average person would never sniff an invite to. And those early years weren't just champagne toasts and photo ops, they were side by side with Jeffrey Epstein. And no, I'm not talking about a random handshake at a public function. CNN's K-File just dropped never-before-seen wedding photos from Trump's 1993 Plaza Hotel marriage to Marla Maples, and Epstein was there. If Diddy's sitting on tapes, these are the kind of receipts that make Trump sweat.
One of the photos that K-File found confirms that Epstein actually attended Donald Trump's wedding to Marla Maples. And this is the proof. Again, this has never been published before, so this is a new image. You haven't seen it out there on X or anything like that. This is the proof that Epstein attended Trump's wedding at the Plaza Hotel in New York. And in the photo, what you see is Epstein entering the Plaza Hotel. The wedding date of this is December 20th, 1993, the center of their friendship, which of course continues. And for comparison, we'll show you on the right a photo of Trump and Marla Maples at the same location under the entryway arch.
One shot shows Epstein entering the plaza, tuxedo crisp, hair slicked back, looking like a man who knows he belongs there. Another, he's photobombing Howard Stern and Robin Leach. These aren't fuzzy, maybe that's him conspiracy photos. They're clear enough to see the smugness on his face.
We can also see in the background of another picture. That's Howard Stern on the far right, along with Robin Leach from Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, and Epstein is behind them at the wedding, almost seeming to be photobombing them.
And just a few months before that, October 1993, the opening of the Harley-Davidson Cafe in New York City. Trump's there with his kids, and in the frame, Epstein again, talking to Trump. Ivanka standing just feet away.
We also found this photo from just a few months earlier. Donald Trump with two of his children talking to Jeffrey Epstein. That's at the opening of the Harley-Davidson Cafe in New York in October 1993. You can see Ivana there. She would have been just about to turn 12 years old in that photo.
If you think Diddy wasn't aware of this history, think again. The man's built his career on knowing who's connected to whom and where the skeletons are buried. Now here's the pivot. Somewhere around 2016, when Trump started his political run, the friendship started to crack. Diddy didn't just distance himself quietly, he publicly made it known he wasn't riding the MAGA train. In 2017, he went on record saying he doesn't stand with Trump anymore. By 2020, he called getting Trump out of office the #1 priority. By 2020, he called getting Trump out of office the #1 priority.
So do y'all think that Trump gonna let him out or give him a pardon after he said these type of things?
If this man is elected, we're not standing by no more getting killed. We're not scared of anybody standing up and standing by. We're on the verge of a race war. White men like Trump need to be banished. That way of thinking is real dangerous. Look at it, we don't have no choice.
From that point on, the vibe shifted hard. Whatever goodwill they built over the years was replaced by a cold war of side comments and thinly veiled shots. But here's where it turns from personal grudge to political revenge. When Diddy got busted under the Mann Act on 2 counts that could land him 20 years, Trump initially had insiders whispering about a possible pardon. Even Diddy's lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, said Diddy himself asked for a pardon.
What's his reaction? Does he laugh? Does he say, let's look into it?
Tell him that I need a pardon. Go tell him I deserve a pardon. That's what he said.
But what Trump said in this interview made it clear this wasn't just about the law. It was about payback.
You mentioned once in 2012 that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then. He is
said found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You're going to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it.
Here's the moment in the interview where Trump dodges the question, and that dodge is why people think he'd already made up his mind.
So, I don't know. I would certainly look at the facts. If I think somebody was mistreated, whether they like me or don't like me, it wouldn't have any impact.
The pardon talk died instantly once whispers reached Trump's circle. Whispers that Diddy had something tied directly to Epstein's missing client files. Whether it was real or not, the very idea of it was enough to flip the switch. Even Trump himself, in a rare Finnerty exclusive interview, admitted that what Diddy said completely killed any chance of a pardon once and for all.
But when I went for office, he was very hostile.
He said some not so nice things about
Yeah, and it's hard, you know, like you, we're human beings.
Right.
And we don't like to have things cloud our judgment, right?
Do y'all think that Donald Trump will pardon Diddy? Do y'all think that? Do y'all think what y'all think? Give me a comment.
But when you knew someone and you were fine, and then you run for office and he made some terrible statements. So I don't know, it's more difficult. It makes it more, I'm being honest, it makes it more difficult to do.
That's when Trump allegedly told Judge Paul Aaron to throw the book at him. And that's exactly what happened. Diddy's $50 million bail offer was denied. Judge calls him a flight risk and a danger to the community. Door slammed shut. And if you're thinking, well, maybe that's just the justice system doing.
I hope they don't have Puffy in jail like YNW Melly. Like YNW Melly been in jail for like, I think 7 years now. I think he's been in jail for 7 years. And they haven't been able to say he's guilty or innocent. And he's still sitting in jail without no kind of release date, nothing, no bail, nothing. But they say he ain't, they're not able to say he did it, but they're keeping him until I guess they can say he did do it.
Its job. I remind you, this is the same Trump who's pardoned rappers, political allies, even billionaires in stickier situations. That's how you know this is personal. But here's where the temperature in the room really changes. Because once you start looking at that Epstein connection, those old photos, and Diddy's reputation for keeping receipts, you start to see how blackmail wouldn't just be a wild story. It would be the perfect weapon. Trump, for his part, brushed off any Epstein rumors as old news, saying he'd cut ties long before Epstein died.
I never had the privilege of going to his island, and I did turn it down, but a lot of people in Palm Beach were invited to his island. In one of my very good moments, I turned it down. I didn't want to go to his island.
But as long as there's footage like this of Trump existing online, he's never going to be seen as innocent.
Thursday night, you going up the Escalade? I'm going to be dating her then.
And that's exactly why he fit right into with Epstein and the rest of the crew. For years, Trump's tried to downplay his connection to Epstein, calling it casual and long in the past. But the receipts keep surfacing, and there's this footage of Epstein himself being asked about Trump openly admitting they were friends.
Have you ever had a personal relationship with Donald Trump?
What do you mean personal relationships?
Have you socialized with him?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of females under the age of 18?
You know, I'd like to answer that question, at least today. I'm going after a certain 50, 60 days,
And the whispers didn't just come from YouTube conspiracy channels or some random Reddit thread. They came from people who actually move in the same orbit as Diddy and Trump. Even Cat Williams has hinted at it. In one interview, he compared Diddy's alleged work to the way Epstein-like figures have always existed. Powerful men who knew exactly what certain elites wanted.
These Epstein-like characters have existed throughout history, whether they were kings or what, human beings are human beings universally. So everybody is a supplier. Epstein, Weinstein, like these guys knew what these extremists liked and provided it, and provided the way for you to to have $1 billion and not create a fantasy island.
Introducing Sun Butter Jammies, the lifesaver of the lunchbox. Crustless, nutless, scrum.
Yeah, you got $1 billion, like, and you know, I look at it like this, bro. Like, the more money you get, it is amplifies the person that you are. You know, if you're a good person, you're gonna take your money and do good and great things. If you are an evil person, you're gonna take your money and put it in that section or faction or whatever. But yeah.
The island type environment has not existed.
So when two separate insiders claim they heard Diddy wasn't just begging for a pardon, but straight up dangling something over Trump's head, it suddenly tracks. And if that something is connected to Epstein's missing files, we're talking about the most radioactive leverage in modern history. These are unredacted civil case files that name big names that run countries, own banks, and control media empires. Names that, if exposed, could set off a chain reaction so big it would make the Me Too movement look like a warm-up act. And you know who could crack that wide open? Ghislaine Maxwell. They even had Jeffrey Epstein's former defense attorney, Alan Dershowitz, on TMZ Live, and this is what he had to say about Maxwell.
In any event, she should have her sentence commuted. She should be given total immunity, called before Congress, and she'll tell everything. She knows everything. She made all the reservations. When I had to fly down to represent him in front of the Palm Beach District Attorney's Office or in front of the U.S. Attorney's Office, she made the arrangements. She knows who was on the plane. She knows innocent. If there were any guilty people, she knows who they are. And if you gave her complete immunity and let her out of prison and made a deal with her, this would solve the problem forever.
And here's the detail that makes your skin crawl. Those who've actually seen parts of this file, including former Attorney General Pam Bondi, have straight up admitted it exists.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed.
And then, like a bad magic trick, 5 months later, the DOJ suddenly announces there's no list, no clients, no further investigation. But while all this was playing out, federal prosecutors connected to both Epstein and Diddy's cases started getting axed. Maureen Comey, daughter of former FBI Director James Comey, worked both cases. Suddenly, she's fired. No explanation, just gone. A day later, she sends her colleagues a parting shot. Fear is the tool of a tyrant. You don't drop a line like that unless you've seen something that rattled you to your core. Now here's where it gets spookier. Right around the same time, the DOJ, with the blessing of the FBI, released an official statement saying Epstein's death was a suicide and there was no client list. So not only is the blackmail material supposedly the record, but the narrative is locked. Case closed, nothing to see here. And if you've been following Diddy's career, you know why this connection makes people nervous. Because Diddy has a decades-long habit of filming everything. Not just music videos, but private parties. So if you're holding anything even remotely similar, like a recording, a photo, a ledger with names, you instantly become the most dangerous man in the country. Now, whether Diddy was bluffing or not almost doesn't matter. In politics, perception is power. And the moment Trump even thought Diddy might have that kind of leverage, the pardon talks died. In their place, Trump allegedly telling Judge Aaron to go maximum sentence to make sure Diddy's stuck somewhere his reach can't touch the outside world. And that's when the other shoe drops. Because if you've studied Epstein's story, you know what comes next.
So I don't know what they're about to say next. But what we will say is, if Diddy got any type of information on not Puff. If Diddy got any kind of information on Trump and he get out of jail, they're gonna definitely release the hounds.
And y'all, when Diddy's lawyer went public with this, it sounded like something ripped from a Netflix docuseries. But the more you line it up, the more it feels like we've seen this play before. She claimed that independent lab results showed an unknown substance in Diddy's food. Not some trace of bad seasoning, not a kitchen mishap. A compound that's not even on the prison's approved list. And here's where it gets chilling. The symptoms allegedly match the kind of slow burn poison you'd use if you didn't want it to look like murder. Diddy's been complaining about dizziness, blurred vision, memory blackouts, even a metallic taste in his mouth. If you've read about Epstein's final hours,
So they tried to off that boy, allegedly. All this is alleged. This is alleged. We're not gonna do that. We ain't gonna, everything in this video is alleged. Let's listen, y'all.
we're already seeing the
I'll be right back.
cameras malfunctioning, guards asleep, autopsy photos showing neck fractures more consistent with strangulation than suicide. And now here's Diddy telling his lawyer straight up he thinks someone's trying to Epstein him. Back in February, he was quietly rushed to a hospital from prison in the middle of the night. After that trip, he allegedly stopped eating prison food altogether, surviving on commissary snacks and whatever his lawyers could get him approved. And this isn't paranoia pulled from nowhere. Larry Levine, a former inmate at MDC, flat out told The Sun how easy it would be to make Diddy disappear.
You think they're going to Epstein him? And I go, well, I really don't know. Imagine if someone paid someone off on the inside to actually poison his food, give him a heart attack, and he dies. And no one would really think anything of it. So that may be one of the reasons he's not eating.
If Epstein's material was enough to get people silenced, imagine what happens if a whole other set of tapes comes to light. And that's what makes this whole thing even messier. Because while Diddy's the one on trial, Trump's the one under a different kind of microscope right now. For years, he's tried to distance himself from Epstein, brushing off their connection as casual and long in the past. But those receipts keep resurfacing. The wedding photos, the Victoria's Secret backstage video, the shots of them together with Trump's own kids in the frame. Every time Epstein's name hits the headlines, so does Trump's. And it's not just the public asking questions. The DOJ's been taking heat over how it's handled Epstein's files under Trump's watch, with critics accusing the administration of hiding names to protect political allies. The more they deny, the more people think there's something worth hiding. And here's why Diddy is so dangerous for Trump right now. Not because of the charges, but because of the distraction factor. Pardoning Diddy would be the ultimate smokescreen. His name alone floods headlines and hijacks the news cycle, pulling attention away from the Epstein mess Trump's been trying to bury for years. But there's a problem. Diddy openly trashed Trump during the campaign. So unless Puff suddenly bends the knee and pledges loyalty, Trump's not giving him a break. So now Diddy's in the same box Epstein was in, locked up, surrounded by people who benefit from him never speaking again, and increasingly convinced his clock's running out. There's a reason the most powerful man in hip-hop is rotting in a cell with a target on his back, and it's not just because of the charges on paper. But here's the wild part. The deeper you go, the more you realize this isn't just about Diddy at all. It's about cleaning the slate, making sure certain nights, certain parties, certain faces are never spoken about again. Now Diddy's locked in a cell, boxed in by the same shadows that took Epstein down. And the next part, I just got footage from inside one of Diddy's private events, and in the corner, there's a face you'll want to pause for.
So, y'all check it out, man. Y'all kicking me in the Karma Cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit notification. Man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, doing everything y'all doing. I done had people come in here, hit me on the cash apps, all of that. If you would like to do that, it would be up at the top of the description. My cash app is up there. You want to follow me on other platforms, IG, TikTok, all this other stuff. Y'all let me know. Just hit me up. I'll add you. Let me know that you hit me up from YouTube, and definitely, if you sending something from Cash App, let me know it's from YouTube so I can know, where everything coming from. But yeah, y'all kicking me in the Karma Cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, hit notification. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, hit notification. Peace and one.